Disclaimer: this stream is for entertainment purposes only. This is not an official helpline. We
Oh,
are not medical professionals or
perfect.
counselors. We are just a community being there for one another. Welcome everyone to the Mandela Effect
Oh,
Helpline. Joining me tonight automatically are Splatter 420, Mr. Super Sidewinder, and Cowboy. Hey guys, how are
Yeehaw.
you tonight?
yay.
Yeehaw.
My fault. All my fault.
It's okay. It's alright. We just didn't want to start without you.
Well, I'm glad. I was hurrying as fast as I can, but I couldn't resist the purchase.
Well, guys, tonight's topic is not necessary. I mean, you can come on and talk about anything related. You know how it is. But if you need something, if you want to talk about something beyond Mandela, it's okay. Like, just go for it tonight. I did send some stuff to Splatter to show before we get in. And I'm also thinking of tonight going over past paranormal files um, and just getting them out of the way and starting like a season 2 on the paranormal files. What I'm thinking of doing.
Let's hope it works.
Oh, it's going to work. It's going to work. Don't you worry. It's going to work so well. You're going to be mad that I didn't tell you about it sooner. That your doctor didn't tell you about it.
Well,
And
I'm hoping. Well, that
and
cost me $25 too. So
I thought it was 21. It's 25.
yeah, well, then tax and stuff. 23. It came at 23 something. I rounded up.
Gotcha. I introduced. I'm introducing Splatter to Lidocaine, which apparently the patches are not sold in Canada. You poor people. It's so bad.
Well, there was patches. I don't know if they're really very good enough, but there was
No,
patches.
no, those patches are not lidocaine. That's why I said not to get them.
Oh, okay.
They're menthol. They're like icy hot. You know what icy hot
Oh,
is?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're like icy hot. They're not
That's
the
my
same.
your Tiger Bomb hot works better than that.
Yeah, that for some reason the patches sold in Canada only have menthol in them. Menthol and capsaicin. There is no lidocaine patches except by prescription,
Yeah,
which
well,
is
that I'm gonna try for it too.
yes, try for them. But this allows you to rub the cream in wherever it hurts. You know,
Yeah, how long does it take usually?
uh, it's absorbed through your bloodstream through your skin. So I would say minutes. But
Well, fair nothing. I give a
it 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 numbs your nerves. So since the nerve is the problem, it
yep.
should take the pain away. Hmm. So
Well, if it cuts it down even to half, that's better than nothing.
that is true. Um, if you'd like, I sent you some stuff on Messenger
On
to
Messenger.
show before we open up the panel to everyone.
Okay,
And while you're pulling that up, I'm going to do a quick shout out.
you do that.
I'm doing that. Let's see. So obviously we have Cowboy Splatter and Mr. Super, but we also have Jackie McCarran, Noel, aka Stinky N, Kenraz, Tie Man, The Mind, Wendy B, Pushin' Button 62, T Bone, Blue Pac Man, Sean Dent, and I know lurking is Sagar Mandela Effect.
They will not here.
Huh?
Oh, I'm looking for what you sent me. It's not here.
There should be a video and then a screenshot,
In which one? Ouch.
and then there should also be um, Ronald Reagan.
Where'd you put it?
Messenger.
Oh, to me?
Yes.
Okay. I'll find it eventually here. Okay. You sent a photo. There I am. Okay, what we got? No.
I see you, and you're underneath the video. And then there's two pictures of Ronald Reagan, and then what looks to be hair. The hair will make sense after we look at the video. But we're going to look at Ronald Reagan first.
Okay, we find it. Okay, that'd be it. Okay, why can't I find it?
I just wrote here so you see it.
Yeah, you wrote here, but all it has is the ointment.
What?
Yeah. I see you here.
Okay. Hi, Chicago Hubby Bear. All right, Splatter. Let's see. I'm gonna try sending it again.
Yeah, because all I got is the ointment. Seriously, yeah, I wouldn't lie.
I know.
Silly.
So here's Ronald Reagan first.
There he is. Okay, that showed up. Yep.
Okay. And then I gotta send the second picture, which I have to edit. So you're gonna show the first one, then the second one. And then you're gonna show this video, which is gonna take a minute to send. It's still sending.
Right.
And then this picture after the video.
Okay, yeah. I'm just watching these close calls. I mean, they're close calls. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Present. Share screen. Share screen.
Okay, so this is just a picture of Ronald Reagan. It was in a video. Does anything look strange to you guys in this photo?
And the googly eyes in the window?
Yeah, it looks like there's a Muppet outside his window, angry, looking in at him. What is that?
Yeah,
Does
I
anyone
see
know what
googly
that
eyes
is?
up there for sure, yeah.
I mean,
Talking
the
about
first
the
thing it caught.
two white eyes, like the two white ball things down at the bottom of the window.
Yeah,
Yes, what is
little
that?
googly eyes.
It's on the outside.
Yeah.
Right?
The first thing that caught my attention was I don't remember the green wood panes like of the window. I don't remember them green. But then my eyes immediately went to the eyes, and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. Can you zoom in on it, Splatter?
I can.
I don't think you
try.
can.
Let me see it. Wait. Click first. No, that didn't work.
That would be a control scroll.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I can do? I can send
Here.
a cropped picture where it's zoomed in more.
That's the best I can do there.
Mm.
I'm going to send in a cropped in picture that he can show. And I got to tell you, it looks more like googly eyes with eyelashes on top.
The one definitely has eyelashes on top. Yeah. The one on the left.
Yeah, the one over the tree, you can see the eyelashes pretty good.
Yeah.
You can zoom in on a lot of phones by doing like the finger spread type thing.
On
Okay.
a phone, yeah. I'm on my computer.
Push button said lights for trees, which kind of makes sense because the tree's lit up behind it.
It could even, that would
okay,
cause
yeah.
a strong spotlight, wouldn't it?
Well, if
Yeah.
it's pointing towards the
that's a good
tree.
explanation.
And why are they so high up?
And why are they lighting up that tree?
Hmm.
All right, Splatter, if you leave, I'm going to take you off the stage because I don't want them to see the video. I sent you a close-up.
Oh, I can't just get to it? I guess not.
No, you have to go past the video. That's why I took you off the screen, but skip that right there. There we go.
That
Nope.
one?
No. You went back.
Oh,
It's just the eyes. It's before you have to go past the video.
okay, there's the
Keep
video.
going.
That's what
I think you have to stop. You might have to stop sharing and share again.
Maybe. Oh, no, I got it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So, no, it's still small.
There we are.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, if there were lights, you would see light behind
Yeah.
those eyelashes, and I don't
Yeah.
see any light.
Yeah, and it wouldn't light, and it's the way it's pointed. It wouldn't light up the top of the tree.
I just don't know what that is. It's just so weird. So weird. Noelle, I'm going to be sending the link soon. We're going over some stuff first, Noelle. Just hang in there. We're not opening the panel just yet. We will be soon. Hey, Mustard Seed and Jessica.
Oh.
Okay, Splatter.
Yep.
I'm removing you from the stage. Let's get to the video.
Okay. Go back now.
Yes, the video, please.
Okay, we're done with Reagan and the Googlies.
Yes. I was just curious what they were. I don't know what they are. I figured I'd ask you.
What's this picture?
The picture's related to the video. We can show the video first.
The video first? Okay.
Yes.
It just starts right. This is the one you're talking about, right? You still see
Yeah,
me?
but we need the sound.
Where's the sound?
You've started over, number one.
Oh, over here. Yeah, okay, found it.
Okay, and started over.
Okay, we got pause. We got started over.
Yep.
And we got sound.
Okay, good.
Ready?
You're gonna look. See, wait before you guys even start. Do you see next to her hair? There's like a red box on the ground. Do you guys see the red box?
Yeah.
Yeah. Focus on the red box. All right, hit play.
Something really creepy happened while I recorded this little get ready with me video. So over there on my right shoulder, where that little pink box is, just watch that corner. I slowed it down so you could really see it. Feel free to zoom in and give your vote on what you think this could be. There it goes. My first thought was a flying monkey. Some of my friends have said they think it's an owl. Some people said it looks like a furry animal with a backpack on. What? Something really creepy happened while I recorded this little get ready with me
now
video.
You can go to the
So
picture.
over there on my right shoulder, where that little pink box is, just watch that corner. I slowed it down so you could really.
I'm waiting for you to get to the picture. It is creepy.
Yeah,
I took a screenshot of it.
Okay.
It's not a cat. It's definitely not a cat. I took a screenshot of it, and it's transparent. Okay, here we go. That is not a cat.
Nope.
It looks like a hamster or something.
Nope. I see a
No,
head,
it's too big.
a body, and arms.
And it almost looks like it's wearing a white T-shirt.
It looks like it's standing, like it's walking on two legs almost.
Yeah, that's it. Look like
Yeah.
it look like a guinea pig wearing a T-shirt.
Well, no, the white part is white and gray fur.
Okay.
So he's got brown fur and white and gray fur.
Well,
and it looks like it has two arms and a very small human or monkey-shaped head, and it was definitely walking on two legs.
Yeah. Interesting.
No, it doesn't look like AI. Trust me, Sean. In the actual video, when you could see it closer, it looked real. She was filming a Get Ready With Me video, which is, for those of you that don't know, a woman does her makeup while other women watch, and they just talk. They talk about the makeup techniques that they're using, the products they're using. The background was irrelevant to the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
it's
weird.
transparent.
Yeah.
She claims she doesn't have a pet. It's a Fraggle.
She does
Yeah,
not.
a Fraggle. Yeah.
Maybe the pet has her.
I think we're looking
it's not-
right at the multiverse.
It's not centered because I cropped it that way. It's on TikTok.
Little dog from Fraggle Rock.
Oh, I wish we knew what the red box was, so we can kind of get an idea how big it is. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, to me, it possibly could be like an advent calendar. Usually, the people in the makeup world do the same things. Like they'll unbox makeup advent calendars, FabFitFun, and they're pretty decent sized boxes. They're usually like 12 or by 16, or they're pretty decent sized boxes. I would guess about a foot tall. The thing
that's
is
what I
about
was
a
going
foot
to
tall.
say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 10 inches to 12.
But the way
Maybe
it walks, it rules out a cat or a dog, right?
Absolutely.
It looks like it's got swinging arms.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
Sasquatch. It's a miniature
It does.
Sasquatch.
I was gonna say, play the video again.
Okay.
That's it. Naturally fuzzy. That's a baby squatch.
That's kind of what it
newborn.
looks like. I'm gonna message Noise Guru and make sure they're okay.
Video. So over there on my right shoulder, where that little pink box is, just watch that corner.
Can you zoom in at all?
I slowed it down so you can
Oh, you are
really
zoomed.
see it. Feel free to zoom in and give your vote on what you think this could be. There it goes. My first thought was a flying monkey.
We all have them, Jessica.
And it's either wearing something or it's like two different colors of whatever.
My
He's
friends
got like
have said
gray.
they
He's
think
got
it's
white
an
and gray
owl.
fur on the
People
back
said
area.
it looks like
There he is.
a furry animal backpack on. What? Something really creepy happened.
Weird.
You're right though, Sandy. You think that she'd be more flipped out. Like she's definitely not overly concerned about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she obviously didn't see it when it happened. She did not react to it at all.
I mean, hard to say. I mean,
happened while I recorded this little get ready with me video. So over there on my right shoulder, where that little pink box is, just watch that corner. I slowed it down so you can really see it. Feel free to zoom in and give your vote on what you think this could be.
Hello,
To
the
be fair, though,
Michigander and Neofreak 91X. Sorry.
if you go back earlier, you can kind of see what's on the right side of her. It's just the bed, right? So this thing would have to have come from under the bed, or maybe we can see it on the bed before it makes its way.
No, all you see is that same angle. Her video is just that same angle. There's nothing else.
I swear I saw the bed in one of the scenes to her left or right.
Her right, yeah. Yeah, what I'm saying is, like, she zooms in so you guys can see it better. All you see in this
My
video.
first thought was a flying monkey.
And this one.
Some of my friends have said they think it's an owl. Some people said it looks like a furry animal.
Does not look like an owl to me.
What? Something really creepy happened while I recorded this little get ready with me video.
Containing
So
murders,
over there on my right
We're
shoulder,
good.
where
See
that
in the
little
in the
box is,
video to
watch
the
that corner.
on the other side of her, there's like a whole pile
I
of clothes
slowed
or
it
something.
down
You
in
can
the
so
mute
bed.
it now. Wait, hold on a second. Splatter, we don't need the audio anymore. I just
Yeah.
need the audio so people knew
See
what was
it.
happening. You can mute it.
I don't know how to kill the audio now.
You zoomed out, you can't see the audio.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. Here we are here. Right.
Yeah. All right. So what were you saying now? I'm sorry.
Oh, in the beginning of the video, before she zooms in, you can see it's her bed to the right.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, but
Sean,
like I said, the whole video, I don't know where the whole video is. All I know is she zooms in. That's why we can't see anything else.
Yeah. It's
Like
weird.
Yeah. Hello, Hunter.
Definitely weird. That's all we know. Okay, I guess we're done here.
Yep, we're done there. And I am gonna open up the. Yeah, I know. I'm sick of the music too. That's like TikTok's creepy music standard.
Oh, the music was playing in the video.
Yep. All right, guys, I am posting the link. It is now open. You guys can join. I just wanted to get that stuff out of the way first.
Oh no! Here come the floodgates.
Yep. The floodgates are open. I am sending a message.
Maybe it's that dog chasing that wagon train from way back when.
you're
You know
dating
what?
yourself there. Only us old people know
You
what
know
you're
what I'm
talking
talking
about.
about here?
Yeah, I do.
He runs into the cupboard. Boink.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to Flickr to look up the paranormal files because I do want to cover them again today. And again, we do try to debunk them, but I think there's some in the paranormal files that are most likely not debunkable, or I don't think they're fake. Let's put it that way.
Well, yeah. You're a pretty good judge of video, so we can take your word for it.
I
Still,
forgot what I used to call them before the paranormal files.
weird shit.
No, what I used to like save them as.
Yeah.
Paranormal news. That's what it was.
It seems to be helping a little bit, Tandy.
I'm just gonna start sharing some of them with you. That's all.
Are they pictures, videos, what, or both?
Videos and pictures, mostly videos. Usually it's like I did a picture of that video. It's like that.
Okay.
Hey, Joe Bloor.
Oh. Okay, everything's fine. We're here.
You know that name, right, Cowboy?
Huh? Which
I
one?
know. Do you know Hunter? Hunter's name always changes.
Yep.
From
And
what?
I, for the life of me, cannot remember what Hunter's name was back in the day on Scarab Performance. I cannot remember what name he used.
But does he not remember either?
He
Oh,
won't
I've
say.
asked, but
He probably won't.
Hunter, yeah, Hunter, what were some of your old names?
Say. Can you tell us? Can you please?
Tell us some of your old names so we can stop like going crazy trying to figure out what your name was. We know the honorable Hunter O'Biden. We do remember that one.
Yeah.
and we were all curious what your name was going to change to. But
What?
we also remember the O'Harris. We do remember O'Harris.
Creepy Joe Biden.
Wasn't it? Didn't he go by Ty something?
Joe Biden, creepy Joe Biden. Now this is before Biden. This
Yeah,
is when
before Biden. Yeah.
this is when Trump was president. The first
Trump.
time. Chicago Cubby Bear says, I think we should start calling it the Howie Mandela.
Oh my.
Aw, thank you, Ty Man. No, really, I've gotten like 50 extra subscribers, so they're probably not lying to you.
What's
Now
this?
Hunter's got to really think what his name was back in like 2018, no, not 2018.
Yeah, can
Like
he remember what his
2019.
name was back then even?
2019, yeah.
I don't know why, but I want to say Ty. T-Y.
It wasn't. Yeah, but Hunter was always there. It was always Hunter, but it was something like he has like the Honorable Doge Hunter Tarafrio Musk. Like there was always like Hunter something. You're saying like Ty Hunter or Hunter Ty?
No, I think I've just from the picture, his icon. For some reason, I'm picturing Ty because it reminded me of a friend of mine that was named Ty that used to smoke a lot of joints, and it looks like he's
Yeah, but that's
might has a cigarette there,
from
but
later.
Oh crap.
No,
yeah.
that's Hunter. That's Hunter Biden though. That's from the laptop
The laptop. The famous laptop.
that they said was Russian disinformation.
Yeah, bullshit.
The Honorable, honest Hunter Biden. Yes, we remember that one.
What were you on Scarab? Is the question.
Ty Man says, Ty Man.
I don't think.
All right,
it's gonna
guys.
work.
If you saw these before, I'm curious to see if your opinion has changed. I don't even remember which ones we're looking at. These are all new to me because I'll remember them when I see them, but I don't know which ones we're looking at. That's just the cover photo.
Right. Move on.
Same name, various. Did you ever have one with Trump? You can go on Splatter.
Okay. It's waiting. Looks
And
like
Mr. Super and Cowboy, feel free to chime in, like what you think
this
this
here looks
is.
like it was a new Boston album.
Well, that doesn't look real right there.
Number
Yeah,
31.
that's not real.
Did you open the panel, Sandy?
Yep, it's open.
Okay.
Oh yeah, remember we opened the floodgates,
I mean, I'll do it again.
but nobody
I
showed
didn't
up.
see
I
it.
have to.
I
have to
can't see it on
find it.
YouTube, and I didn't see it in StreamYard. What did you pin it?
I did not pin it. That's why I did it again, so I can go and pin it. Because I had not opened up YouTube yet on my phone, but now it's pinned.
I want pushing buttons to come up. Talk to us.
I know. I've been asking.
I asked him too. We're asking.
Angela Baby Carson is here. Hello.
Play it.
Let's see. You can hit play, Splatter. Oh wait,
Okay.
Sean Dent's here.
Right.
Hold on, wait. Before you hit
Paranormal
play,
newspapers.
pause
Oh.
it.
Ah.
Hey,
There it is.
Sean.
Oh, hello.
He's muted. Hey,
Hey,
Sean.
Sean. Yeah, I saw your comment. I was gonna say something. Yeah, a lot of times you're right that the paranormal stuff doesn't come up until they play it back, or like they'll take a picture and they don't see it there, but then they develop the picture and it's there.
Yeah.
Right, and you can't really judge like on their reaction either, because like that one that we just watched, that lady might have watched that video 50 times before she made a video and did the zoom in and the voiceover and all that.
Mhm.
Like she's tired of it. She is sharing it.
Yeah.
So it's not like an instant reaction like we would have, like it would be even creepier to see that in your own footage, knowing that happened right there in your own home. But like I've seen the micro scale of that. I've seen things that look like they're swimming through the air. You can only see them
Yeah.
when you watch the video on a security camera because it has like infrared sensitivity, right?
Oh,
So there's things that are happening right there in front of you that you don't see, and you go back and you watch the footage. I've seen things fly right through people's heads, quite literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of
Crazy.
I see a lot of reaction videos and people like or debunking videos really, and sometimes people in the chat will be like, "How did they not see that?" And it's like they keep having to explain. It's like, well, sometimes it just doesn't show up to the naked eye. It's like I'm thinking the same thing.
Right.
Well, especially for like that video, because everybody's going to be focusing on her face and what she's doing, putting the makeup on,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Right.
okay. We ready now?
Yes, you can play it now.
Okay.
These days, it seems poltergeists and breakfast shows go hand in hand. Yet another alleged poltergeist disturbance occurred on the Morning Club show at Club FM in Tirana, Albania. At first, everything seems normal until suddenly it isn't. The host, Blendi Saleh, appears to be interviewing a guest on the program when a newspaper on the table in front of them abruptly flies off camera. What makes this particularly disturbing is that the two are the only ones sitting in the booth and there aren't any doors open or windows in sight.
Wow.
What exactly could have thrown the newspaper in the air? Understandably, Saleh and his guest are dumbfounded.
Wow.
Wow.
Phantasm?
And frankly, so are we. Number 31,
That's awesome. That's poltergeist at its best, right there.
I guess either that or someone had a string attached to the newspaper and yanked it off there.
Well, that's the thing about like videos, right? Is because there are so many people that make fake ones.
Exactly.
And
So
that's
I was
where,
thinking.
yeah.
I always think of how it could be faked, and that was my first thought. If someone's off stage with a string attached to it, and they just yanked it off there.
Yeah,
Well-
it'd be interesting to hear an interview with them afterwards. Get more of like their actual raw reaction of.
But yeah, the reactions were pretty good, though. I mean, unless they have to be pretty good actors to react like that, just to out of the blue or to fake it, like so.
Mhm. Things like that, though, it'd be really hard to see the string.
Yeah.
But I mean, no doubt that would not be something that wouldn't happen, right? Things flying off a table. I mean, I witnessed that myself. So, this one kind of.
But the thing is, I think it was this paper. It was the second one. It wasn't the top one.
Mm-hmm.
The best comment. The real mystery is why they still have newspapers. When was the last time you held a newspaper, guys?
Maybe it's old.
Seriously, how long has it been since you had a newspaper in your hand?
Wow.
Years.
I don't know.
It's been quite a while for sure. Do they even make them anymore?
Yeah.
They do. When I go on
Yeah.
my walk, there's still people that get it delivered to their house in the morning.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Hope they pay better. I used to be a paper boy.
We have newsstands on the corners. Like there's a newsstand 2 blocks away in front of the hospital on the corner. Like the kind you see in movies like in New York City, you know what I'm talking about? And they used to have like a rack with the newspapers all lined up and magazines. And now they're just plain green. Nothing's on the outside. And they're basically just cigarette and lottery boxes now.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, it's pretty much all they sell, is cigarette and lottery. Cigarettes and lottery. We get a free paper every week too. Like
Yeah,
the
but
local,
that's
yeah.
yeah, that's the local like sale paper or whatever. Yeah, we're talking about the the big paper like the L.A. Times or whatever.
Who's paying for that, by the way? The free newspaper on paper with ink that costs money. People get paid to deliver them. Who's paying for the
The
free
ads.
newspapers?
The
The
ads,
ads in the
yeah.
paper.
I
All
guess.
the ads. Yeah, that's why there's more
I don't know.
ads than anything else. Yeah,
Can we play this again? I'd like to see his reaction when he opens his mouth. Does he have a slight smile or a slight frown? A
okay.
slight smile would give away of like a I'm supposed to look surprised.
Wait, before you hit play, can you zoom in anymore?
Here we are.
Yeah, that's helpful. Okay. All right, now play.
Paranormal newspapers. These days, it seems poltergeists and breakfast shows go hand in hand. Yet another alleged poltergeist disturbance occurred on the morning club
They
show
do
at Club
again,
FM in Tirana, Albania. At first, everything seems normal until suddenly it isn't. The host, Blendi Saleh, appears to be interviewing a guest on the program when a newspaper on the table in front of them abruptly flies off camera. What makes this particularly disturbing is that the two are the only ones sitting in the booth and there aren't
I don't
any
see a
doors open or
smile.
windows in sight.
No.
So what exactly could have thrown the newspaper in the air? Understandably, Saleh and his guest are dumbfounded.
Wow.
Phantasm?
And frankly, so are we. Number 31, paranormal newspapers. These days,
All
it
All right,
seems
let's not
poltergeists
play
and
this one
breakfast
over
shows
and
go
over and
hand.
over again, please.
Yeah.
Especially
I
with
would
the sound.
say this. If it isn't real, he wasn't in on it. Right? Like
He was not in on it.
no. Now
Yeah.
if it's a real he has the same shocked look as if it was real. So if
Yeah.
it was somebody doing a prank with him,
Yeah. Either way, it still could be a prank that he didn't expect, right?
yeah, he's not in on it if it is.
Yeah.
Either way.
Oh well.
Now this, I know that like it's laminar flow. That's the name of it. But I still don't understand how it works. Like I don't understand how. Is it just an optical illusion? That's why I'm asking about this. Is this an optical illusion? But they're saying it's actually a type of flow of liquid. But again, then how does that work? I'm
Jacob
going to have to look it up. I'm curious. But
Jacob thinks
don't
it's
play the
editing.
sound. Mute it. Just mute it.
Oh, I gotta zoom out for that. Which way? This way?
No, you have to play. You have to hit play to mute it.
Oh yeah.
So laminar flow seems to be frozen.
What? That's weird. Look, I thought it was spice.
Nope. Apparently it makes it look frozen.
Yeah, it looks frozen. That's weird.
And
Yeah,
they
that's
call it
definitely
laminar
trippy.
flow.
I
So
love it.
does anybody know what laminar flow, like the science behind it?
No idea.
I'm gonna look it up.
Water follows water, and sometimes if it follows the shape like that exactly as it flows, it appears to be frozen like that.
What exactly is laminar flow? How does it work? We're going to see multiple of those laminar flows. It's not the type of liquid.
Oh.
We see it with oil as well, like oil coming out of a car that's being
Alright.
taken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's different. I thought there was another one coming up.
Okay, so it's a type of fluid, gas, or liquid flow in which the fluid travels smoothly or in regular paths. It's in contrast to turbulent flow. Okay, but that doesn't explain to me why.
It doesn't
Like
look like it's moving.
a river would be laminar flow too, like a a river where it's like very calm.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it looks frozen.
Yeah, I don't either.
Why does it look frozen?
No answers.
I'm looking. I'm trying to get an answer to come out. Oh, let's see. This smooth, predictable flow is why it can appear frozen or solid, like when water flows out of container, as the layers of water move so steadily.
I wonder if it's related to that visual where, like, when you're on the road and you see somebody's tire or hubcap spinning, and it gets to a certain speed, it looks solid, and then it looks like it's moving backwards and then forward.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
If it's
Same
related.
idea. Or if it looks like it's not moving at all. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Weird.
This is
I don't
definitely
know.
strange.
They can say it's laminar flow, but I don't understand.
It's still a mystery. Level Plane Productions has an explanation in there, but it's the same thing you said pretty much.
Hey, Preliminal. The next one's flatter.
Alright, so it's moving.
So loud. There's that music again.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
when
you need
we
to zoom
start
back in
moving, it
on
looks
this
like
one.
it's still.
What?
You need to zoom back in on this one. They need to see the water.
Yeah. Okay. That's good there. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you can tell it's
So the
moving
water's
again.
All of it's moving at once.
And then it looks like it stops when she moves.
Huh?
The water stops moving when she moves.
Oh, okay.
So crazy.
Can you just mute the music, please?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Alright, so it's moving.
You can mute the sound, please.
Oh, wait, when we start moving, it looks like it's still.
So water's moving, she's not. She moves, water stops.
It's got that same music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause it's TikTok.
And the water's going the opposite way, so it's not because she's moving at the same pace as the water, right?
Right.
I've heard this.
Weird.
I've heard this kind of thing could be done with some clever editing. I'm not saying that's the case.
It could be. But usually you'd see a demarcation line because there's sticks with snow and everything.
I would have liked to have heard her say that she could see that with her own eyes as well, or if it was just like the frame rate of the camera, right? Did she see? Did it look the same to her when she wasn't looking through the camera? That would be my question.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
it's like looking at helicopter blades. You know, if the shutter speed is exactly the same as the camera.
Yeah, looks like they're not moving at all.
Okay, wait. I want you to look at something specific. I want you to look something specific. When the camera stops, right there, stop.
Oh,
Never mind.
sorry, I missed it.
All right. No. You see the white patches in the water? Watch
Yeah.
when it stops. They move. And then when
Yeah.
she moves, the sticks past the white stuff.
Wow, that's weird, dude. Weird.
White patch moves. She moves, sticks past it. It's weird.
But why haven't we seen more examples of this? It seems like if it can happen, that's weird
Well,
too.
maybe we are. We're just seeing it in different places, like the waving leaves and the frozen plains and all of that add up.
Yeah, I've actually seen a frozen plane.
There you go. So all
Wendy
these
says, I've
phenomena
seen it
might
before, it's
be
weird.
related, but they're all kind of different. You know,
Oh.
we're looking at them all like they're unique.
Wendy, did Wendy see this before, like on a video, or like she's actually seen it?
She just said I've seen it before, it's weird. I don't know. But she said
Well,
white
it's
patches,
something
you
like
nice.
this.
Yes, my brain is not working right now.
There's still white patches.
Capillary action? I'll look that up. What is
The hell is that?
capillary action?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, capillary action is like I said, water following water. Like if you take a dry surface, like even if like your car windshield, when it first starts raining, you got individual dots everywhere until you draw a line, and then all of the water droplets around it will follow that same line that you drew.
Wendy actually lives near
the
this
surface.
lake.
That's like the surface tension, and you'll also see it when you bring two drops of water together. Suddenly they'll jump together. They attract to each other. And so the laminar flow is just like the next step of that, the water clinging to the water, and it's just mimicking or following the exact shape of the water ahead of it.
That looked familiar to me too.
Guys,
I'm
Wendy
sorry.
said that this is not far from her, this place.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like Alaska before she said that. Is it coming out of Anchorage going to like towards Wasilla, where the mountains on the left and the oceans to the right?
Guys, Noelle is here. I'm adding Noelle. Hi, Noelle.
Hi. I got 3 gold.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And so I did the 100, the javelin, and then our girls team got a gold medal in the wheelie race.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Great job, Noelle.
Mom.
Yeah.
This girl in the 100, she was shocked that I was super fast. I was like,
I say, don't be shocked. I'm good.
Excuse me, Mom.
Yes.
I was almost crying after the 100. It's been a long time I have done it. I didn't even get tired after it. I was crying, emotional, and just.
Aww.
Mom, why is that? Well, why is that? It's been a long time. Is that why?
Yeah. Yes, you were proud of yourself. Yes.
So, the years before I did the 100, and then I get back to the 200, but this girl always beat me, and so now I'm in the 100 is good for me.
Good.
Mom.
Yeah.
Have you ever feel like that before? Like I never had, except for.
Yes, that is a feeling of accomplishment. You feel like you're improved. You did your best.
Excuse me.
You feel accomplished.
So I was super. I was.
Happy.
I needed my straw today to itch my fingers, but it was not there, and I was thinking, and so I put myself in a situation that this annoying little boy is on our team, and he's annoying, and then I move myself away from him.
That's good.
That's what you have to do, yeah.
That is what you should do.
And so he really actually trying to kick me, but I just blocked him. I just blocked his kick. I was like shocked. I blocked the little kid's kick.
You mean like automatically without thinking?
Yes.
The reaction.
That's good.
Why?
That's a good reaction.
So yesterday was really a fun day for me, but it was weird. But it was like in my head or something. Why did I cry? I almost did.
That was tears of happiness, though.
And
you weren't sad. You were happy, right?
Excuse me. So why is this girl is like, wow, I never see a girl one that quick before in my life. Why is she jealous, or she was what?
No, she was giving you a compliment.
And so she told me she didn't know where I was at first. She didn't know I was at first.
I don't understand. What do you mean she didn't know where you were at first?
She didn't know where I what was at first. I was taken off so quickly, or like she was confused that I run so fast. She was confused, like I took off somewhere.
No, she wasn't confused. She was impressed.
Yeah.
Like I said, she was giving you a compliment. She was impressed by how fast you could run.
So is that I thought she was the other way. I thought she was so jealous of me or something.
No, she was being nice.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, the people in the crowd was like, "Come on and beat her. You can really catch up to her. Come on and beat her." Like, what is that? What is that?
That's her cheering. That was her cheering section. There were
What
people who knew her. Just
is
like
that
your family and
bragging,
your
or
friends.
is that like I hate
No, that's just
those people do that.
Noelle, you watch wrestling. There are people rooting for both sides. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
She has family and friends rooting for her, like you have family and friends rooting for you.
Lots of people took out their. Oh my God! There was 100 of people took out their cell phones to court me. Like, oh my God, why?
Yeah.
That's good.
Because it's
You were
a race. It's
impressive.
exciting. Yes.
And so, would you take out your cell phone and
Yes.
record me?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, look, guys, this was Noelle at her track meet. She won.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Excuse me? I can't believe that's the first time somebody gave me a compliment. Wow.
Aw, that's not the first time someone gave you a compliment. We've given you compliments.
No
But
way.
maybe at the track meet. At the track meet.
Excuse me, our big track meet is in June. It's in June is our biggest track meet, and every county is going, and that would be wow.
There you go.
It's
You're
gonna be a big event. You got to train for that.
Yeah.
So excuse me. So I got a sunburn on my face.
Oh, cool.
Oh, not good. You're gonna have aloe. Will cool off.
I did. I did.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
And
Very good.
Excuse me.
You got some vitamin D then.
Excuse me. I wish I had my straws. I was thinking about it, but no. This little kid was being annoying to everybody, and he's on our team, and he has really anger problems, ADHD, and he really roasted me. He really roasted people. He really did.
But at least you were able to cope. You found a way to cope without using your straw, and you blocked his kick and you walked away.
Yes, I
That's a
did.
good thing, Noelle.
So I can't believe that I just did that yesterday. Like, why? Because God was there, or like, well, what happened to me?
Yes, God's always there.
Always.
God is always there. He's
Have
always
you
there
ever
to
been
help
to
you.
that situation before?
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Have you ever been to that situation before?
Not that specific situation, but I've been in plenty of situations where God was there and, you know,
And
kept me
so,
from losing my cool.
and so one of the family, one of somebody's moms, teach me how to calm myself down.
Oh, that was nice. That was really
And
nice of her to help you.
and
I
so
have to add Jackie the panel. 1
I'm
second.
sorry, hi Jackie.
No, you're okay. Hi, Jackie. All right, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi to Jackie. Go ahead, Noelle.
Nope.
Go ahead,
Sandy,
Noelle.
how was your day today? What did you do yesterday? Let's catch up on things.
Yesterday, I just worked on the show all day,
So
and then I had the show yesterday, and then today I slept all day, and then now I'm here doing this show, and my headache is starting to go away.
And so, did she take any medicine?
I did. I took Advil.
And so, so I wish they interview me after that race. I wish they interviewed me.
They were interviewing people at the
No,
race, or you just wish they interviewed people?
I wish they did.
Oh.
I got you. They probably will in June if that's the big track meet.
So they can interview me, and then can I tell my story? What did I do? The last track meet is.
If they interview you, they'll usually ask you the questions then.
Excuse
Every interviewer asks different questions.
Sandy, I didn't even calm down at once. After I got home, merely to my straws because I needed it.
No, I understand. But you know what? Today it was more
Yesterday, it was
yesterday was more of like excitement and happiness. At least it was
Yeah.
a good feeling and not a bad feeling.
So, excuse me, I seriously, I was really excited, and then I accidentally crossed the line a little bit.
And how did you cross the line a little bit?
I false started a little bit, and they didn't even catch it. Like, why? Like, I felt so bad. Like, I didn't even know. My brain was like rushing in.
Well, if they didn't blow the buzzer or whistle, that means it's fine.
Yep.
So my coach got it on his camera and saying, "Hey, you started a little." Yeah, he knows what was going on in my brain.
So your coach caught it because your coach trained you. But apparently the people running the actual race didn't care. Like they were fine with it.
Yeah. So in the biggest race in June, I cannot do that. I need to be calm and just I was trying to calm down like right there and just no, it's not. It's just my.
Well, let me tell you, everybody who is about to start a race, I'm sure has dealt with that feeling where they're not calm, they're trying to concentrate and it's hard. And you don't want to be, you don't want to, I get it. You were afraid that you would start later. So you were trying to go, but ended up doing a false start.
Excuse me, Sandy. What was going on with me yesterday in my brain? It's been a while I have done it, and like, what's?
No, it was just they're just normal feelings, excitement, nervousness. They're all.
What is that?
They're all.
What is that?
That was the video that we're going to be showing next.
Okay.
That we're looking at. Splatter went to the next slide and it automatically starts playing.
Yeah.
Do you want to see my medals?
Yes, I want to see your medals. You have your medals?
Yeah, it's 3 of them. Like 1, 2, and 3. Like these are my medals, right here.
Very
and
nice.
These are my. Is this gold?
Most likely, it's
is this wheel or no? Is this wheel or this is wheel or this is fake gold? And I can't tell.
I don't know. It's possible that it's. I don't think they're solid gold based on the
Gold
sound
plated.
you're making. They could be gold plated, where it's real gold on top of another metal.
And so do you think that this is my year to win all medals in the biggest tournament? It's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of girls, and oh my God.
I mean, yeah, but I bet you a lot of those girls don't have 3 gold medals in their hand. So
yeah, just keep
I would say you have a better chance than those other girls.
Yeah.
How do you know?
You're holding 3 gold medals in your hand, Noelle.
Yeah,
you gotta be. Me.
Now you have those. You can be confident. You know you can do it.
One of my friend on my team got 3 of them too. 3 gold medals on my team.
But she's on your team, so you want her to win too.
Yes, and so nobody has 3 gold medals, just like me, except for my teammate. Is that?
Oh, I don't know if they. I'm just saying, the majority are not going to have 3 gold medals. There could be a few, and they would be what we would call your competition.
Excuse me. Do you think God was there to bring me up? Like, why I didn't even I didn't even out of breath after that race. I didn't even sweat or anything. Like, it's just.
Well, that part is more you training. Your body's getting used to doing these races, doing what's needed of you. So your body's getting used to doing this over and over again. So it's getting easier as you go along. And God is always with you. God is always with you to help you out when you need it.
So why didn't God not calm me down like with my straws? And I was keep telling to myself, I need a straw, but it really wasn't working.
Maybe God was trying to tell you don't really need the straw.
Maybe God was showing you that you could cope without the straw.
Yeah.
But right now I am calm. Like, why is that? Because my body is shutting down.
There's nothing wrong. You're fine. You passed. It's all done.
Yeah.
Sandy?
Yeah.
Thank God I blocked that boy's. Oh yeah. He said he was in a karate, like
boy.
That little boy, he is a black belt in Kwantai Do or something. What is that? What's Kwantai Do? And
Taekwondo.
Yes, what is that?
It's another type of martial arts, like karate.
And so I blocked his shot twice.
Yeah, so that means he's not a Taekwondo person. If he really was, you wouldn't have been able to block it.
He was trolling. He was really like
Troll?
he really told me, "Hey, I'm gonna sucker punch you into the belly,"
Wow.
and so he grabbed my body and almost did it too, and I was like, "Yeah, I knew it was coming." He has problems.
Yeah, it was probably good that you moved away from him.
He's really wild, and he really wants to go off of anybody.
He's got problems. You said
Yes.
it right.
Excuse me, Sandy. He
Yeah.
got ADHD and cognitive disabilities, and so sometimes his mom yells at him really. Oh my god, it's funny.
See, it is, but it's also, I feel bad because he can't control that, and but I understand.
So I walked away from the situation, and then I was thinking about my straws, and then I was fine after that. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and that's what Splatter was saying. God was trying to show you that you might not need your straws all the time. That you could do it. You could feel better yourself without them.
So what about if I did something to that little boy? I would be in trouble. Oh God.
Yes, you would, because keyword, he's a little boy.
And then
Keyword.
I would be in jail, or I would be in trouble.
No.
Yeah, well, a Splatter, she's an adult. She could get in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
So is it really okay? I did block a shot. Is that
Blocking is self-defense.
Yeah, and walking away.
How is
Block
it?
and walk away. And
How
that's what
is
you did, and that's the right thing to do.
How is it self-defense? Can you tell me that? I don't understand that. Like,
you're defending yourself. He tried to kick you, and you defended yourself by blocking it.
Yes, you defended yourself and did not attack. So defense and attack, you know that from WrestleMania, right? You defend yourself by stopping an attack.
So if I didn't even stop it, then I would be hurt.
You would be hurt, and you wouldn't be able to hurt him back because he's a kid.
That's
and
right.
You're not.
And so, and I would go to jail for it. Like if I
wouldn't say that you definitely go to jail, but you could get into a lot of trouble because he is a kid and you're not. You're an adult.
Definitely trouble.
And so
definitely in trouble.
So what about if it was like a grown woman? If
it was a grown woman, no, you wouldn't. I mean, I don't think assault would apply at that time, but it could be considered. Assault is also a crime.
What is like assault? Like if you attack somebody and like.
Yes. We're not supposed to. This is real life. This is not wrestling. This is not a game. It's not even, a taekwondo match.
No one's supposed to touch anybody else without permission. That's just the way it is.
Excuse me. He really actually started it first, and he really told me, I am gonna kick you, and I'm gonna do this stuff to you, and then
but it sounds like you did the right thing. You ignored him. You walked away and you let him be, like whatever. That's all you could do.
And also, kids are allowed to get away with that stuff. Adults are not.
So his mom didn't even see it. And
that's not good.
In trouble.
That
Yeah,
part's not good. His mother should be watching him every movie he makes.
His mom
Yes.
is a coach, a track, one of the
Well, that explains it. She was looking at the other She was looking at the other participants.
Yeah.
She was doing her job.
My dad too. He's one of the helpers too.
Well, it sounds like
That's
you
good.
managed it right. You did the right thing.
I can't believe I just offended a little kid. Like, it's just like awkward.
It shouldn't happen, but it did, and you did the right thing.
Yes.
And what about if he continues that? If
That's when you walk away, like you did.
Yeah, you got to be the bigger person.
Sandy,
Yeah.
have anybody do that to you, or Spawner, or people on the panel? Like,
Oh God, no. Like I said, it's not normal for people to be hitting one another.
if you
It's not how
fighting.
people act. It's not how people are supposed to act in society.
No one
So
is
when
supposed
people
to
are
touch
adults,
anybody.
no one touches one another
At
without
all.
express permission.
That's right.
Excuse me, Sandy. What about if you were fooling around with your friends? Is that okay? Or if you're fooling around with your friends, or like box fighting, or
Well, I don't do that with my friends.
what's that? What's the box fighting? Like friends fooling around?
I
Sometimes.
guess.
Yeah. Friends can do that, but then that's permission again. Your friends agreeing to do it with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and Quarantine Doe is really seriously bad. If he really soccer punched me, I would be hurting really
All right.
bad.
No, I don't think he's a black belt.
In Taekwondo.
Yeah. I think that he's just exaggerating. He may
Little
take
boys
lessons.
always exaggerate.
Yeah, he is most likely taking Taekwondo lessons. But I do not believe he is a black belt because I don't think he would have been able to block it.
Exactly. If he's a black belt, you wouldn't have been able to block it if he was. That shows it right there that he's not.
Yeah.
And Sandy, and he was about to throw his phone and towards me. I was like, no, not happening.
Yeah,
well, if he throws his own phone, he's breaking his own stuff. So what difference does that make?
Yeah.
Sandy,
and like I said,
Sandy, what if you were right there, like with me?
I would call his mother.
Yeah.
I would call for his mother. And then tell his mother what he's doing and tell her she has to keep a better eye on him right now.
I should have done that.
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe. Yes, thank God.
Next time. Now you know. Next time, you walk away and let his mother know what he's doing.
Or as soon as you
did the
show
right
up,
thing.
go right
You walked
to his
away.
mom. Yeah, go right to his mom and tell her like to watch your son.
Excuse me, one of the parents, when I walked away, one of the parents, I was really pissed off, and I was like, this boy Sam is really obnoxious, and she helped me to calm down. Well, one of the parents on our team.
Well, there you go.
My head was like spinning.
Yes, you were telling me. That's good. That's very good that she helped you.
Yeah, this is the
But
coaches
Noelle,
should
sweetie,
do,
we have to get back to the videos. We've been talking for a half hour. There's more people here.
Okay, sorry to ruin this. I will be on.
You didn't wait. No, you didn't ruin anything. You didn't ruin anything at all.
You just changed it.
Yes, we just took a little detour, but we're gonna be looking at some neat videos. So I wanted to know, like, if you see anything in the videos you want to mention, feel free to talk about it. Okay, Noelle?
Play it.
You were muted. So we're gonna be looking at videos. If you have anything to say about the video, feel free to say it. Okay.
Okay. Here we
All
go.
right. Here we go, guys. Jackie, sorry. Hello.
Very fine grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine.
What are we looking
I'm
at?
going to step off the limb. That's one small step for man.
Oh, I know what we're looking at.
One giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful from radio. It has a
All
stark
right, guys.
beauty
What's the
all its
question
own.
going through everyone's head? Guys,
What?
come on. What's the question that should be going through your head right now? Come on.
How they got that flimsy thing all the way to the moon.
This is so fake. It's incredible that people actually believed it.
Okay.
I don't think we
what other
ever went to the
questions?
moon.
And who was filming the landing?
There we go. Who's filming this?
Yeah, yeah. Who's filming it? And who filmed them leave? Like they left the cameraman on the moon.
Who is filming all this if it's on the moon?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Who was the real first person to walk on the moon? We don't know his name or her name.
Nobody was. Nobody can. It's just a filament in the sky. You can see through it.
What if the firmament is the Van Allen belt?
Right.
What if they just call it the Van Allen belt, but it's actually the firmament that they're calling the Van Allen belt?
Yeah, that is what it. But either way, you can't get through it.
Yeah, I've heard about that theory too.
One for never.
We cannot
Why are you
leave
saying
this
sorry?
earth. We're stuck here. We're not going nowhere.
Yep. The aliens watching them from atop the crater.
Yeah, so we see the same constellations, the same stars, and it's just a big clock above us. We don't move.
All right, let's go to the next one because it's probably going to be, it might be something. Thank you, Jessica.
It's not much.
Okay, so this is supposed to be the very first, the CBS News special of the first spacewalk. Look how fake this looks. I cannot. Go ahead. Wait, there's going to be video. This is just the picture so you can see what it is.
Is this the one where the guy turns his head and his whole helmet moves with him?
I don't know. It's on the next slide.
This is a spacewalk video. One of the originals from the
Zoom in,
60s.
Splatter.
Look at that. Look how realistic that is. Here's how the spacewalk videos look in current time. Better, but still no stars in the sky. Where are all the satellites that are supposed to be orbiting the Earth? So are we supposed to believe that this is really a person walking in space? If I put this in a movie, any current movie, heck, any movie 50 years ago, would you believe this was real? Would you believe that this is real footage of somebody doing a spacewalk?
Oh, look, he
Well,
disconnected.
NASA says it is. But these old spacewalk videos aren't really easy to find. I wonder if that's just a coincidence or if it's the fact that, I just got to tell you, this doesn't look real to me. Not real at all to me. You might think different.
Look at his feet hanging down.
Now, this is for entertainment purposes, and that's just my opinion. But what do you think, Fushkis? Do you believe those old spacewalk videos are real? Or maybe they're slightly manufactured? Shabadoo, Bushkis! Shabadoo! This
All right, play it
is
again
a
without the sound. Without the sound. Play it again. Just look at the pictures, guys.
spacewalk video.
So, look, he disconnected from the spaceship. He's just floating.
Yeah.
The Earth is just hilarious, though.
Oh yeah. I like that one. The guy he turns his head and his helmet moves with him. Like it's just not possible.
This one's great.
I'm sure glad I
Watch.
don't have to try to defend this.
Yeah, this is pretty funny though.
You know what I noticed? If I'm looking at a mountain that's like 6 or 8 miles away, it's just a blur. I can't make out any details. But this guy is supposedly hundreds of thousands of miles, and you can see buildings like skyscrapers on the earth.
I know. That's crazy. I can't stop it.
Oh, really? Oh, that's too funny. Look at that. Yeah.
But wait, who's filming this? How come they're not attached to it?
Oh, that too.
Where's the cord?
Where's the camera? It's like
Exactly.
50 feet away.
That's just like every satellite has a camera satellite following it.
Oh,
Every
I can't.
satellite, you see, it's just a picture of.
These
Hilarious.
videos. No, I didn't see you had. I'm not seeing all the comments. What? Hold on, I just looked over.
Oh, I don't think Travis is a flat earther. I think he's a glober.
Well, regardless if you're flat Earth or global, that footage is just fake.
This is fake,
Right?
Yeah.
What comment? I don't understand. What comment am I? I did not
the
ignore
Blue
anybody's
Origin
comment.
video.
I just didn't
Yeah.
see the comment.
They're throwing Bezos under the bus to make everybody else look better.
International.
Oh wait, this is the best one. Oh my god, I think this is the drowning. All right, hit play.
Space station has taken an unexpected turn. The astronauts doing the spacewalks will now be wearing snorkels after the last astronaut who performed a spacewalk nearly drowned when his helmet filled with water. Let's get to
It's just my gut inside me said, that's my dive buddy, and I should be with my dive buddy. That's my dive buddy, and I should be with my dive buddy.
But the last spacewalk ended with Italian astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowning in his helmet after it started filling with water.
Water is in his eyes now, and it seems to be increasing.
Fellow astronauts quickly pulled him back into the station. When they did, water poured from the helmet.
And just out of the airlock right now, and I'll get in config to get the waste feathers all hooked up, the safety feathers, I should say.
There are bubbles going
Dave
on
Williams
like crazy
beginning
in
the
top
third
left-hand
spacewalk
corner.
of his career.
We saw some droplets coming out, and I'm looking at you from camera Charlie.
Okay.
And I saw them go up towards your feet.
Okay, I don't see anything.
Bubbles in Space starts today at theaters everywhere.
What was that lightning flash?
the international.
What was that? All right, mute the sound.
National Space Station has taken.
Okay, so again, can anyone explain why a helmet in space would start filling up with water? Why they need snorkels in space? Why there are bubbles in space right near his legs?
What are
Not
they
too
going
narrow.
to do with
And
the
right
snorkel?
there, why is the space station in a pool?
Oh, that's the training space station.
Oh yeah, I know, but that's all there is.
Yeah, I know.
So if the helmet fills with water and he has a snorkel in his mouth, how's that going to help him?
He's still going to be sucking in water from the tip of the snorkel.
Exactly.
Right.
It still makes no sense. That's how stupid they are.
Now, what is this flash of light? That's what I wanted to ask. Watch
Where's
it between
the
his legs. Watch between his legs.
Oh, the guy upside down?
Yeah. There's going to be a flash right about here.
Oh
Flash.
wow.
Oh, that's light reflecting off of the strings.
Someone's taking a picture.
I thought it was, lightning. In
Not
space.
in a pool. Lightning in a pool?
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
think so.
I can't. I cannot.
And the lid for that opening right there, when you shut it, it looks like one of those things that you put in front of your car on the windshield to block out the sun when you get out of the car. It's all
Yeah, it's all really flimsy. It's like cardboard. Oh yeah, look at there's the green screen.
Yeah, why would they need a green
all I'm
screen?
saying,
Why
all
would
I'm
they need a
saying
green
is,
screen if they're doing the practice in the pool?
why are they saying this is outer space if they're practicing in the pool?
Why?
The $60 million
Well,
a
we
day.
all know the answer.
Yep. $60 million a day question.
Hey,
Well, you guys,
Josh.
look at this door is just so flimsy.
Hey, Prop. I said hi earlier, but I didn't say it.
Okay. Next one.
Yep. But that is the infamous.
There's something
you know,
here. Did you know that?
I was just gonna say that is the infamous astronauts will now wear snorkels on their spacewalks.
Well, they should be wearing
Because
air tanks.
their helmets can spontaneously fill up with water, and they can drown.
Yeah, because they're not as airtight as they thought they were. They're supposed to be in space. I mean, can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
Hey. Is Boston right here?
This is all the communication comes from underwater cables.
MMA Paradise, hello. Mr. Super's here, but not Boston Ray.
The satellites are BS. Well, the way you know them, anyway. They're satelloons. That's why NASA has all the helium.
Hey, Ken.
Okay, we'll try it. We're going to watch this now?
Yes, you can watch it now, yes.
Ken's here?
Underwater sea cables account for 99% of our communication? Well, they do. And if we look at the map of underwater sea cables, we find something quite bizarre. Australia, South America, and Africa have no direct connecting cables apart from one. Why is this bizarre? Well, let's take a look at the flat Earth map. These three continents are the furthest away from each other, so far away that it would be ridiculous to even connect them when they can run through the center of all continents. And what about the odd one out, the little bit of connecting cables from South America to Africa? Well, you see, if we look back at the flat Earth map, it actually shows that the two regions that connect this line of sea cables are extremely close at those 2 points. So it makes sense to have cables running through. This same concept goes for flight paths and emergency stops. Many of them don't make any sense on a globe Earth map, but make complete sense according to the flat Earth one. Yeah. So, do the flat earthers have a valid point here, or are you still not convinced? To something here.
It's bloody obvious.
Funny how that works out.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it's they're so indoctrinated. It's not their fault. I mean, it's right from birth, pretty much. You start getting indoctrinated with the BS.
Hey, Schneider.
It's up to everybody just to clear their mind and think for themselves.
I'm just showing what's out there.
I know, but yeah, I've been seeing this stuff for years. I never ever really believed that we lived on a ball. It's like every time I look at the ocean, living beside it, it's always so flat and it never made sense to me.
Or has anyone else?
The water looking flat is the least proof because you could say, oh, it's so big that it would just look flat. But when you talk about flight patterns and cables and all that stuff, I start to listen.
More so, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's 8 inches per mile squared, right? You got to remember that. So it's not too big. All right. Play it.
I'm waiting. Go
ahead.
Oh, this guy's doing a flip right here.
Or has anyone else thought of why would the astronauts have their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Well, that too, yeah.
Why? Are they actors?
Yep. Astronauts.
Or has anyone else thought?
Oops. What the hell happened there?
You clicked out because service update. We will be making some changes to downloads for free accounts. I don't have a free account, so.
Okay. Here we go.
Or has anyone else thought of why would the
This guy's doing a flip right here, and the guy next to him just reaches up and grabs a harness that's right on his hip.
I gotta pause it real quick. I'm gonna pause it because the funniest part to me, well, there's several funny parts, by the way, but the lady in the background with the hair, it's like, did someone not think that like we've got to make her hair look like that, right? It's got to be standing up, dude. It is hard as a rock. It's not moving. It's like this is supposed to, we must be in space. Look at her hair. Like obviously, there's a thing called hairspray. Because this guy doing a backflip and
then gravity just.
What was that?
I would love for, like it's when, because they're supposed to be like on the news when they're doing these clips. For someone to say, can you push half your hair down and let us see it pop back up?
Right?
Right.
No one asks that.
Like boom, gravity goes away. It must have found a pocket.
Gravity goes away and he fell.
Yeah.
Or he got caught up in that harness he's wearing.
Yep.
Here comes the one with Senior. In the background.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
And it's obviously
Here's an arrow.
A guy filming with a green tennis ball in front of a blue screen.
Right. Clearly, I mean, it's not even.
And then here's a clip of what they turned it into.
Here's his water particle. Yep.
Wow. This guy just disappears like, makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Hey, I gotta go.
That's a definite CGI.
Yeah, what we got back there? Another green screen.
Yeah.
And this guy, this guy's doing a flip right here, and the guy next to him just reaches up.
Hilarious.
All this stuff is hilarious. I've seen all this for years. Yeah.
And now I think you're going the other way now.
Oh,
You're going left.
Hetzelfde let als bij de Rus, maar interessante systemen.
This one's great.
Hier achter deze panelen wordt de urine opgevangen en
Drops the bolt on the ground. With no gravity.
The other guy pulling the beach ball falls to the ground.
I noticed it was click, click, click. Like there was no like, click, click. Like it was a normal fall. Click, click, click. It fell on the ground.
Oh yeah, instantly. It didn't even fall slow.
So how is that heavy man floating around and that little tiny bolt or screw, whatever it was, falling to the ground?
Oh yeah. Idiots. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen him drop a soccer ball once.
Yeah, when they're all standing around there talking, and the guy has the ball underneath his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of ball.
It's in one of these clips. Not this.
In North Carolina.
Presentation.
Oops. Oh shit! I did it again.
In North Carolina. Ooh wee.
Where is it above us? Right there. Okay. Yeah, good on high side. You guys, there's a freaking UFO. There it is. Holy shit. What is that, you guys? Oh my god, it's a straight fucking UFO. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Do you see that UFO? Right there! Look at that motherfucker! Look at that shit! Look at that shit! Oh! Stop. Oh my god, it's flying over! Yo, what is that? What? That's crazy!
I think that's some type of military aircraft. I really do.
That's what I'm saying too. A secret military aircraft. That's all.
I like how they're tripping out though, telling other people to look. Like, do you not see that?
It's 8 lights on the craft, but it's in a V pattern.
Yeah.
And the V pattern tends to be military, in my opinion. Maybe not always, but 9 times out of 10, it's military.
Yep. Oh crap!
In North Carolina, ooh wee.
Yeah, next one.
Yeah.
Now this one's interesting. military aircraft escorting a disc-shaped flying saucer.
Yeah, because they're all together.
Now there might be pictures on the next slide.
Oh man, why is it doing that? I'm just gonna hit pause when doing that.
Yeah, there's the pictures. So there's even like a red dot in the center of the saucer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the military's got stuff that we don't know about. That's all.
The Michigander is here.
Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Welcome.
Hey, Michigander.
Hello. How you doing, my friend?
Doing good. You?
Oh, hold on. Welcome, Paramarv and Angels Don't Fall to the chat.
Oh, okay, now I guess we're going backwards. I messed up. No?
In North Carolina, ooh wee.
Oh, wrong way.
Zelf gelet bij de rust, maar interessante systemen.
Uh-oh, something's going
In
on.
North
You're going in
Carolina,
all
ooh.
different directions.
I can't go any which direction.
To something. Or has anyone
Like all
else
mixed
thought to
up.
something?
That's so weird.
In North Carolina.
All right, we'll just call an end to this folder. We'll just
yeah, it's all mixed up.
Has Trump made any more announcements about the space program and warp speed?
I thought warp speed was the things from 2020.
I'm not sure, but I've been having flashbacks of a super soldier program for about 6 years. And they're releasing more information every other week to a month.
I do remember the super soldier program. But I have not heard anything about anything related to any of that. But I also don't listen to everything that's put out there that happens every day. The last thing I heard was that they were all at the Pope's funeral. And there's a psyop, not a psyop, it's just a lie. It's a lie. They're like, look, Trump is the only one wearing a blue suit. But then you see the pictures zoomed out. There's like 150 people in blue suits. So the news just flat out lied, saying Trump was the only one in a blue suit.
Oh, wow.
And then all these other people are in the blue suit when you zoom out.
Well, they're also trying to say he has the lowest approval rating ever, and the thing is, his approval rating is through the roof.
Yeah, it keeps on
It's the
going
highest.
up. Yeah.
No, it's designed that way. Listen, the left and right thing is designed that way. The Constitution literally stands for no conscience.
Did you see Biden at the funeral?
No, I don't pay attention. I pay attention to patterns. I usually don't click on that stuff and watch. I can usually get the information I need just from the first.
Oh, he almost fell down the stairs again, and a Catholic pontiff had to hold him.
Trump told you when he stepped aside from the stolen election, he told you Biden was shot. Because they asked him on camera, well, what about Joe Biden in the stolen election? He just waved his hand, and he went, don't worry about Biden or Joe, he's shot. That's literally what he said. Don't worry. He waved his hand.
He shot. No, I take that differently. When he says he's shot, he means mentally.
Yeah,
he's not
he's
there
got nothing
anymore.
upstairs. Yeah, he's just.
It ain't even the same guy, man. You can go back and look at a picture, and that's not the same guy at all.
Hey, LJ. LJ's here.
Oh, no, I think there were several different Bidens, but the one is really decrepit. Really decrepit. And he said at the funeral he's falling down the stairs again, and a Catholic pontiff had to hold him up.
LJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
I just heard you talking about the space stuff, and I was just kind of interesting where that was going, if any more information came out. I've been too busy, and I'm getting such tech harassment that I don't even really want to touch my phone.
Fake space stuff?
No, it just won't function. They're literally blocking anything. I can't even communicate with my family to get a slice of bread.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, it's so bad that, listen, it's so bad that I literally have to take off walking for 2 hours. And then when I get to town, I'll walk up to the family member. And right when I get next to them, all of a sudden their phone will start going ding, ding, ding. And all the messages that I sent are just getting to them.
That's so weird that you mentioned that.
We
You're
just
welcome,
had that
T-Bone.
happen.
Before the show, Mr. Super said, "Are you getting my text?" And I said, "No, the last one I have." And I read in the last one I had. And while I had it open, I got hit with 2 messages that he said he sent before that did not come through on my phone until I opened up the text message, like his text message thread.
Good night, T-Bone. If you're still here.
Good night, T-Bone. I've never had that happen before, where it was just like ding ding, like here comes stuff that supposedly was sent. How long ago, Mr. Super?
Days ago.
Days ago. It just showed up on my phone before the show.
Yep.
All at once.
There's multiple tactics to it. It's called tech terror or terror tech or whatever you want to call it. They kicked loose an AI and they just want everybody fighting. They want like a biblical situation. Brother will kill brother, spill blood across the land.
Oh yeah.
I'm watching them raise the hate level so high between the different races. It's disgusting. I'm watching black people that are government ops just spreading race bait hate stuff that's just so disgusting. It's crazy. I can't believe it's even online. And I'm getting blocked and segregated for just telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I've seen stuff.
Oh yeah.
I was just, you know who Amala, I can't pronounce her last name, Epkenobi is? Amala Epkenobi? Epkenobi, maybe? The K
Yeah,
might
but
be silent.
Ken
Well,
says something in
anyway,
the chat. It's pretty funny. You see that?
no, I haven't seen the chat. I don't know where, like, I haven't looked at the chat. Oh, no, I can't see it because of the share your referral link anyway.
Oh, well, Ken says a while ago he kept getting phone calls from himself.
No, I've gotten that too. I've gotten
That's a
that too, where the
scam.
phone number that comes up is your own number. Yeah.
It's a scam.
Yep.
Don't answer it.
I've gotten phone calls from 00
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a phone call yesterday morning from immigration. Like, we've been trying to get a hold of you. Like, get out of here, not me. Why would immigration want me? So I just hung up.
Yeah.
Like people that don't have cars and don't drive, they'll get a text about how they need to update their car insurance, or else it's going to be canceled. And what car insurance?
Or person here with no car or car insurance. This is your final warning to pay your Easy Pass fees for the
Yeah,
bridge.
that's what I keep getting.
Yep.
And then they'll say this is the final notice, and then a month later they'll be like, "Hey, you better pay this." It's like starts over.
Yep. Like I don't have Easy Pass. I don't have any toll fees because I can't drive without a car. So.
Before I had a
But yeah,
computer,
you just delete them.
I used to get phone calls all the time from those East Indian people. We need to fix your computer. I didn't even have one. Like, I don't have a computer, you idiot. It was hilarious.
Yeah, those are the I see a lot of the
Scammers.
yeah, the people that date scammers.
It's a lot less now. It's calmed way down, I tell you.
Yeah.
10 years ago, it was really bad.
Yes.
Hey,
10 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago now is when you would, the Nigerian prince is trying to split a fortune.
Yeah, I got one of those one time. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I got a Mandela effect thing to check out once if you're interested.
Okay.
And it's something I remember specifically because I remember it happening. I remember it all over the news and everything. And that was when the CIA first started banging all the blood, if it bleeds, it leads stuff. back in late 80s, early 90s, a bunch, four or five skinheads killed a black kid and blamed it on Metallica. Well, the thing is, all of a sudden Metallica disappeared, and it was Slayer and Mayhem. I think the other band was Mayhem. All I know is the singer had the other band had a cross upside down carved in his forehead. And these two dudes, Slayer and Mayhem, sat in front of Congress fighting for our freedom of speech. The thing is, Metallica was the culprit. That's what's so crazy about the whole thing. Is it started from Metallica, and then it ended up being Slayer and Mayhem in the halls of Congress, and they won. They won for their freedom of speech, but they told them they had to put the explicit lyric sticker on their albums. And now they're stating that the explicit lyric sticker came from a rapper.
That's going to take a lot of research. I can look into it, though. I do vaguely remember that happening.
Yeah, I remember that too. And then the record sales went up because they put the stickers on them. Like, yes, I want that. It's got explicit lyrics.
Yes.
That's what he told them. Listen, that's what Tom Arayas told Congress. He's like, that's fine. You'll just help us sell more records. And the thing is, they're trying to give credit to that to a rapper. I'm not even joking.
No, a rapper.
I've heard it multiple times. I swear to God. And I remember sitting as a kid after school every day watching it.
Oh yeah, I remember
The thing
that.
that's getting me is the Metallica Slayer thing. I think I remember Slayer, but I also remember Metallica.
Well, listen, here's the deal. It started, the original culprit was Metallica. The skinheads blamed Metallica. They said Metallica's music made them do it. The thing is, Metallica disappeared. They disappeared into the shadows, and then it ended up being Slayer or Mayhem in front of Congress. It didn't even make sense to me.
Well, I do remember there was two teenage boys that did like a suicide pact that they blamed on
You can't
Metallica.
say that word, cowboy. Just give you a heads up. Don't say that again. You got to say unalive oneself.
Oh, sorry. Like I said, I'm getting new to all the rules here.
No, I remember it was.
Yeah, because they're all new. It's all new.
Hey, LJ, can you please mute? You're echoing.
I specifically remember it was 4 skinhead Nazi dudes that took out a black kid. I specifically remember that.
What I'm wondering now, are they two different things? That cowboy, are you talking about a different thing or the same thing?
It's different. It was self-ending.
Yeah, he's talking about a different one. I know what one he's talking about.
It was two boys, and it was that's when the first they started blaming the music, and it was Metallica that they were listening to.
Yeah, there was one certain song from Metallica. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but yeah.
Am I evil?
No,
I am. I caught onto a thing with the music about 2014, I think 2015. I was reading a bunch of documents at a Jewish preacher's house, and I came across a set of documents from the CIA and a bunch of pictures. And it was a CIA from another plane across from the Beatles when the Beatles first came to America. There wasn't hundreds of girls standing at that airport screaming like little girls. When the Beatles got there, there was only 20.
There were only 20?
Yup. It's all on file. Yep, it's all on file. That's when they started experimenting with the camera shots and stuff to brainwash everybody. Then you ended up with the Doors, Jim Coker and all them guys, Janis Joplin and all them guys. They all went to the same military schools together and were part of a CIA military op. And they all disappeared. Donald Trump's sons and all of them are screaming they're still alive. Literally, just the last 2 days, Donald Trump Jr. is on the internet screaming they're still alive. Michael Jackson, he literally, I was heading out the door to go to work, but a buddy sent me a thing. And it was Trumpet Jr. screaming that he played Nintendo with Michael Jackson. He knows who he is, and he's alive.
Do you know where that video clip is?
It's all over the internet. You'll find it. It says Trump on it. You'll find it easy. It won't be censored.
So, Michigan, if you know a lot about hard rock, I have a Mandela effect that maybe you can back it up. If
I'm very knowledgeable on music. I used to sit and read and study all kinds of little facts about music. It was a game me and my dad played as a kid.
So it's about the band Dio. You remember Dio from the 80s?
Yeah, I'm the man on the silver mountain.
Yeah,
I'm the man on the silver mountain.
They had their first album, of course, was called The Holy Diver, but their second one, I remember it was called Last in Line. That sounds familiar?
To be honest, my friend, I'm not that familiar with them. They weren't my cup of tea.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I really didn't like Slayer. I only liked their precision at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I didn't like Slayer either. I didn't like what they're about or anything. I totally missed their concert one time when they were opening for some other concert I was going to. I showed up right after Slayer was left the stage. You go, oh, perfect timing.
That's just it. I woke up young to the false narrative of everything. I woke up young. I didn't like football. I didn't like racing. None of that stuff. I mean, I was a hardworking dude. Had sweet cars and everything, but I just never got into none of that. I always went and did my own thing. And when it comes to the music, I could see all that stuff 1,000,000 miles away, and I just never got into it. Like, I've been playing guitar for 42 years, on and off, give or take. And the thing is, I still don't know anybody's songs, but I study theory to the end of the earth.
I can't find any. Oh, there's an echo. Bad echo.
Oh, it's Michigan.
I got it.
Okay. I can't find any legitimate clips. One is from Instagram. I really can't. I hear myself repeat every
I know
word.
it's annoying. The Michigander has to fix that.
One is Instagram, and it's got Sanskrit writing. One is Facebook. I don't trust that.
Oh no, okay, I'm muted too. No,
Instagram, Facebook. People.com, Donald Trump Jr. on being around Michael Jackson as a kid in 2019. And then The Daily Show, Michael Jackson is still alive. Gematria said so. So I don't see any legitimate clips of him saying it.
No, actually, they're saying that Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix.
I had a buddy send the link. I was literally walking out the door to jump in another vehicle. I just kind of listened to it for 2 seconds and shut it off. I honestly didn't pay attention to it.
Mom, I really want to stay by you.
Huh?
Okay, I'm not there yet. Give me 1 second.
I'd like to hand Morgan Freeman a left-handed guitar and see what he does.
There you go.
Well, the Pope, that's a fake Pope. That Pope was the actor from G.I. Joe with like 60 pounds on his face. I could tell right off the rip. I knew right off the rip when they showed the Pope. I was like, that ain't the dude. That's fucking the dude from G.I. Joe.
Well, not only that, he was a Jesuit too. They're not supposed to become Pope. I mean, he was a false Pope all the way around.
I'm just saying, I could tell right off the rip. So there is some stuff to that death stuff that I believe is true. I seen a clip with Tupac, and I'm pretty well convinced that he's probably still alive. I was taught some stuff on the streets as a kid, and one of the most important things is never forget a face. It was just something I was taught as a kid. Yeah, it was just something I was taught on the streets. It's like, pay attention to everything around you, especially the faces, because they can come back and haunt you.
Tupac is now Akil the MC. You should look him up. It's spelled Akil the MC. Even his teeth are all the same. I don't know. But you zoom in on his teeth, and they're exactly the same. His eyes, every little detail, no matter how far you zoom in. And then how?
Amy Winehouse is Lady Gaga. And I believe it because of the birthmarks and stuff on her back. That you can't duplicate that.
That's funny.
I'm catching up on the chat. I'm trying to read because I haven't seen the chat in like 15, 20 minutes.
Wasn't Katy Perry supposed to be that kidnapped child from years ago?
Lorena Bobbitt?
Ramsey.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it a bit. It's all CIA brainwashing stuff. It's a form of energy siphoning. The grid, when you're in the city, if you're going from your house 15 miles to work, no matter what, you have to give your energy to that grid to get to fucking work. And then you have to give your energy to work too.
Yeah, Ken says the same thing as I thought. Yeah, so I heard that before too.
It's important. It's important. It's very important. I caught myself standing in line at the parts store a few months back, and I was upset. Sitting there wasting my time running around in a junk ass car stuck in the fucking Matrix again. And I'm like, motherfucker. I went home and stayed home and didn't leave for months.
Why are you saying sorry, Travis? It's okay. I don't see anything. Hi, Maria.
I was trying to figure out.
I know, me too. I don't see it, but then again, you only see like a part of the chat in StreamYard.
Oh, there's that echo.
Yeah, the echo. I hear it. It's bad.
Yeah, that's
it's not
LJ's
as bad
echo.
as before. It's
Yeah,
just a
that's
little.
Yeah, that's a different one. That's LJ's echo. I recognize it. Because it sounds like a little mouse in the background.
All right, I'm getting another folder.
Okay. Why is she unmute? There we are.
Hey, Sidewinder, I heard a little bit something from a dude that there was arrest made on the chem spraying.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, you sent me an email about that earlier, man. I saw you were going to go on, and I came on here just to say hi. And Splatter was late, so I was like in the background, ready to like take his place for the start of the show.
I got phone call.
That's really interesting, man.
Don't rat me out.
Well, you took the blame coming in. You said it was all your fault, so you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being silly. This is a fun crowd, good chat, good people always. I'm never worried.
It was only a few days ago where the UK approved it.
Listen, I think we're gonna be okay. Because no offense, if you stop and take these numbers these guys are spitting, how many millions of dollars goes into a billion? How many billions goes into a trillion? They could have gave everybody $1 million and it would have made a lick to the numbers they're spitting. This is just stupid.
Yeah.
And they're trying to wake everybody up.
Yeah, well, they've shown how unsustainable it is. Just look at the national debt clock. It's a laugh, dude. Like, I'm not taking any responsibility for that. Who signed?
It's all brainwashing. Just the fact they say you owe somebody is mental illness. I'm sorry, dude. As hard as everybody works and then pays taxes, and then you get told you owe somebody, that don't even register to me. That's craziness. That's delusional.
It is delusional.
I'm sorry. That's just delusional, dude. You what the fuck are you saying, dude? You are you retarded? I'm sorry, but that's gonna be my response, dude.
Splatter, the link is in the private chat.
Yeah, I already have it up, don't I?
Listen, I truly think we're gonna be okay, because for the last probably 6 years, 7 years, I've seen them do nothing but push the buttons that gives the legitimate right to Americans to use their fingers, and they're not doing it because we know better. And now we're taking the power back. They're starting to arrest these people, everything.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I stop sharing and share again.
No, I see it. I was waiting to say hello to Dr. Bob's Nightmare in the chat.
Well, I was sharing then. Okay.
And Maria. Yeah, you are sharing. I just was waiting. Well, not anymore. You stopped, but.
Yeah. I gotta get back up.
Oh yeah, Africa just ejected America for trying to take over their gold mines.
I would not be surprised by that.
Oh, I keep on doing the wrong thing. You think I haven't done this before? Present.
Yeah, Maria. I know. I just talked about that last night. I can't believe they're doing that to you guys. They're purposely spraying chemtrails to block the sun out in the UK. The UK
Yeah.
that barely gets any sun as it is.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. And that's the thing about here. I mean, like, we're not a hot place. Why would they want to cool us down?
It's not to cool you down; it's to break your spiritual contact.
And it's to poison everything. It's to poison the air, to poison the ground when it hits the ground, obviously, right?
Yeah, but the biggest thing is the chafe blocks my electrical connection with source. When they start spraying like that, I feel horrible. I feel so horrible. I get upset quick too, especially when they're spraying pentagrams above me. I almost want to lose my shit.
Spinning water ball endlessly traveling through nowhere. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they've probably been doing it all this time. That's probably why it's so dark and dingy and cold and always raining in the UK.
Yeah.
They're just telling you about it now. All right, here we go. Full screen it. There's now, this was an experiment where I put a pause slide so that it didn't just, so we could talk about each one without you going to the next slide and it playing. But this took me so long to upload because I'd have to do one video at a time that I stopped doing it. Oh, so this was a salamander that lights up like a lightning bug.
Wow.
And I was asking if anybody knew what kind of like salamander or lizard it was because I couldn't find it.
It's a Mandela Mander.
Sean, you said a Mandela Mander?
Yeah.
No, a Mandela Mander.
A Mandela Mander. Yeah, I if anyone knows, I don't hate you. What are you talking about, Travis Joe? I'm not paying attention to the chat, like, at all, honestly. So I don't know even what's happening in the chat right now.
No, I know.
I just keep looking over randomly. Yeah, if anybody knows what this is, let me know, because I still haven't found it. I've been looking for it. I was going to cover it as an NE, and I couldn't find it, so I figured I'd share it in the paranormal files and see if anybody, or at the time, the paranormal news.
I wonder if that is
anybody
Travis
knew
Joe.
what it was.
You think Travis Joe's account's been snatched?
Huh?
Travis Joe is saying things that he doesn't usually say in the chat. I'm just wondering if he's not the right person.
No, no, Travis Joe does. That's normally what he says.
He thought you were a sexy bitch?
Yeah, he says stuff like that all the time.
Oh, okay. I thought that was kind of odd.
No, that's not odd for Travis Joe. And then he always degrades himself, and I tell him not to.
Yeah, he says I'm stupid now, or that he is.
Yeah. And he said I hate him, which isn't true.
No.
You're here, aren't you? You're not blocked.
Yeah,
not
that's
true.
Yeah.
The salamander video, I wasn't sure the light was coming from the salamander. It just looked like a flashing light on a salamander or behind a salamander or something.
Oh, it was coming from his tail.
Oh no,
His
play it
tail?
again. It's definitely coming. It's coming from his tail. Play it again.
Yeah.
He whips the tail around to see his tail light up.
Yeah, totally from the tail. That's wild.
Right here, you can really tell it's the tail when it's on the wall at the end.
All the way along, you can see it's the tail.
Yeah, but when he's on the wall, it's even more apparent. Right here.
Yeah.
You can tell it's his tail. Yeah, so if anybody knows what this is, let me know, because I can't find it.
Electric lizard.
It could be fake AI stuff. I don't know, because I don't even know what the guy is saying.
Oh, there's that echo.
There's the pause thing. Keep going.
What the heck?
Yeah. They're asking what it could be. There was nothing on the camera and nothing on the house.
I didn't notice the house playing there. I didn't notice that at first. Like, I just seen that. That's weird.
And it's moving.
Yeah. No, that could easily
like
be.
if it wasn't moving, I would say it was one like a big spider web.
Yeah.
It's also got like that sundog appearance where, you know, the light is diffracted.
Ladder muted.
Oh shoot. Why is that happening so much?
It's where you're clicking.
It must be down the line, below the line here, I guess. Yeah.
What's that green line at the top? Watch the top of the house. Just watch it. Green line. What is that? What are those green blocks?
Oh, people are trying to show what's happening. There's something here. They're
highlighting
it out. They put green squares on it.
It does look like a water drop. I agree, Level Plane Productions, like that refracted light through a water droplet.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? What?
They're saying, yeah, that could be a refraction through a water droplet. And then they go look at the lens, and the water droplet is evaporated, so they don't see anything.
I've never seen
That's
a water droplet.
I like that. I think it might be a water drop. And that would be why it's moving, because it's, you know, sliding down the front of the glass.
I don't know.
I'm saying that seems like the most logical.
I got no idea.
All right, we can go to the next one.
Yep. Oh,
there's a close-up of it. It's just odd that the drop is right over the house. And you see how it moves? That movement's kind of creepy. Like it's a big
somebody on the
bat.
roof pulling that up right there. I don't know. I give up.
I don't know.
You-
That's weird. Hey, to Mothman. Thank you, Travis Joe.
Okay, should I play this with sound?
Hello, Astro Fugitive. The carpool's headed in.
Ah. And the baby's headed out. Let's see what the baby does.
Finally get the ghost on camera. Gotta play it so the baby doesn't get scared.
Easy, Beth.
Pretty girl. Look at your pretty
I think this is actually real.
You got such pretty shoes. Hi, how are you? I didn't know you were here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You finally get the ghost on camera. Gotta play it so the baby doesn't get scared.
Hi, a pretty girl.
That thing was like yanked.
Pretty new shoes. You got such pretty shoes. Hi, how are you? I didn't know you were here.
Whoa.
You finally.
That's weird.
Yep, that thing got yanked.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of looks like he's looking to the left right before it happened.
Yeah, he is. He's talking to something that's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's talking to the baby. He was saying, like, look at your shoes. And I think he did look left because I think he felt something pull on the shoulder.
It just looked like it slipped off his shoulder to me, because things can do that. They kind of build up a tension, and then when they release, they really release. And that's all it looked like to me. It didn't look like anything that strange.
I never seen anything like that.
Oh, thank you, Travis. Have a good night. Get some rest. Hi, Izzy Beth. Did I say hi to Paramarv? Hi, Paramarv. I think I did because I wrote your name down. Hi, Christine. Hello, Mel WD40. Good to see you.
Should we do it one more time or move to the next one?
No, you can move to the next one.
NASA accidentally let it slip that they never went to the moon when they talked about not being able to get people past the radiation of.
That was the Van Allen belt. Not belts. Belt. As you can see, they're giant ears now. They're belts. Actually, it looks like a bug. It looks like the Earth is a bug with wings. But yeah, they're belts now. It was a belt, a singular belt. Now it's belts, and I think he's going to say belts. So
That's all fake anyway because it's a firmament.
But that's
The Van Allen belt. Watch this and decide for yourself. Booskies.
As we get further away from Earth, we'll pass through the Van Allen belts, an area of dangerous radiation. Radiation like this can harm the guidance systems, onboard computers, or other electronics on Orion. But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space.
Yeah, did he forget that they already said they did?
I have no idea what you said.
He forgot that they already said that they sent people to the moon. Or he doesn't know. Did you hear what he just said? We have to solve this problem before we can send anybody there.
And they claim that Voyager's out there for all these years sending back signals still. Come on. Dude.
Yeah, that was from the 70s or something?
Right. Garbage cans in space.
Well, there's more. Keep going.
Yeah.
What you're saying is that in order to send humans through this region, we need to solve the challenge of getting through the Van Allen radiation belts. But I'm confused. Didn't you already solve this challenge back in 1969 when you sent astronauts to the moon and subsequently 5 other times after that?
Yeah.
Yeah, NASA. You can't send people through the Van Allen radiation belt now, but somehow you did with this thing 50 years ago? And by the way, who took that picture? Did you have another spaceship out there? NASA, you got some explaining to do. Shabba-doo-booshkies! NASA accidentally let it slip.
Yeah, I like that guy.
I love him.
I love it too. Yeah.
Cheesehead
who
rock.
took that picture.
Wait a minute. Noel. Noel.
Globe
He's
card.
here. Hold on. Is Noel sleeping? Noel, you there? She's there. Well, can you unmute for a second? Are you on your computer?
Yes, I'm playing Fortnite.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure because it's after 1 a.m. So you're on the computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You go back to Fortnite.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, lady man.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Okay. Go back to Fortnite. We're going back to the videos.
I actually believe that this piece of junk went to the moon? Yeah, this is the thing NASA said landed on the moon. It looks like it's made of cardboard, aluminum foil, and duct tape. Yeah, I said duct tape. Remember this go-kart NASA brought to the moon?
Ow.
Well, they used duct tape on it to hold the wheel together. Yeah, that's duct tape.
Dash.
Don't believe me? Ask NASA. NASA themselves said they used duct tape to keep the moon buggy and the moon lander together. So this thing landed on the moon and took off again?
99, proceeded, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the poor camera is stuck behind you on the moon here.
Who got left
Who's filming
behind?
that? Who stayed behind to film that? So we're supposed to believe all this crap made it to the moon? Look at all those footsteps. They must have been walking around a lot. Thank God there's a breeze so the flag will wave. And by the way, who's taking the picture of the first steps on the moon? You believe whatever you want to believe. But somehow NASA had a craft made out of cardboard, aluminum foil, and duct tape that made it to the moon and back with all that radiation. And no problems whatsoever. Yeah, okay. Shabba-da-booskies.
I love Joe Gallagher the Great. He is amazing.
Freaking amazing.
So funny.
When you were showing earlier when he was taking the first steps, that's been Mandela because when he was on the ladder, he put one foot down and he said it's loose and you can kick it up with your heel. And he only just said one sentence, and then he stepped down and said that's one step for man, one step giant leap for mankind. And then, like when you were showing it, he says a whole bunch of sentences, and he doesn't say the quote that the original said.
And here's the thing, I don't remember any of that. All I remember is him going down the steps and saying that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. I don't remember any talking before that.
Right. I saw it when it originally happened. And he said it's loose and you can kick it up with your heel. That's what he said when he had only one foot down. And because it always aggravated me, everybody said, well, the first thing he said, and then they would always say the quote. And I said, no, the first thing he said was it's loose and you can kick it up with your heel. But now he says a bunch of other stuff. It doesn't say that.
Hey, Glenn, who was Mad Pie Man. Hello. Welcome.
Yes. Hey, Glenn.
Let's see. There was someone else who came in that I missed. I got to ask Hemi.
You're not a Mad Pie Man anymore, I guess.
Nope. Just Glenn. That's easy. Ryogami. That's who came in. Hello. Yeah, I would say that's the Mandela. I agree with you. LJ. 100%.
Who said
Michael
that?
Fontaine is here. I'm saying I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's
a little while ago. Yeah.
It was even less for me. That's why. So.
Yeah, you
I
don't
do
remember
believe you that he said that.
And now he
Nope,
says a
not
bunch
at all.
of stuff.
It's all fake anyway. What's the difference? Stanley Kubrick wrote the lyrics.
Well, it's still Mandela because what we're told was real is wrong.
Well, yeah.
I've also heard people try to argue that now he says one small step for a man, like the was slipped in there, but I don't hear it really.
Yeah, that was a Mandela too. Yep.
That may have flip-flopped because I didn't hear the Can we play it again to hear it?
Yes, so.
Shabba-doo actually believe that this piece of junk went to the moon? Yeah, this is the thing NASA said landed on the moon. It looks like it's made of cardboard, aluminum foil, and duct tape.
Wait, was it this one or the other one that they said it? Oh, it's not in this one. Don't worry about it. You can go to the next one.
You don't have to go back to it. It was in the former file when he was going down the ladder. You don't have to play it again.
All right, what's next, Splatter?
What?
Oh yeah, this is supposedly a haunting.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello? No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
You're not welcome in our home anymore. Leave my family alone.
That's not gonna work.
Find your way out of this home. Oh my God. Leave us alone!
You know, this one, I trust pets because pets don't lie.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Pets don't lie.
Animals don't lie.
All right, next.
Look at that. The way I got it. Look at 2 little beady eyes poking up under the stairs there.
I see that. But that was a refrigerator, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's not what we think it is, but you know.
Yeah. Here's the soccer ball. And that's his head distorted.
Yeah, he went under the green screen or the blue screen or whatever screen.
No, that's mirror distortion. That's it.
Heart may have been in 2019 and been replaced with a clone. Wait, what, bro? The story goes that in 2019, he got in a car wreck when he was in the car with 2 friends. He had this nice muscle car and it flipped over and the top half was crunched.
He said, "It's a resurrection. That's the best way for me to put it. I feel like the other version of myself in that moment. And this new version was born to understand and do better."
And then there's this interview where he literally says that he's a clone.
How you do it? I have a clone. I was gonna say that. There's 2 of you. Cat's out of the bag. Okay? It's about a good 3 of me. We broke it. They didn't want to release it yet. This is major news that I'm giving you. All right. I'm the first person to ever use it. I'm cloned. I'm cloned. I'm cloned.
Now this is all a conspiracy.
Oops. All right. I think he was just being funny.
I think he's just being funny too. Oh, these are okay. So what you're looking at here is a camera that supposedly sees poltergeists.
Yeah.
It's just random stuff flying around the room.
Yeah, I've seen these.
Yeah. There's a. If you look at it though, imagine they're people, okay? Imagine you're a ghost, right? And you're just doing stuff to piss people off. Or imagine you're in another dimension and you're trapped in that room.
Yeah, that's more like it.
But no, the beginning is the funny part because they're just like smacking things off the table. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Being bullied.
What can we do? I'll pick up a pillow and throw it. Like, it's stupid. Oh my god. It's just funnier if you think of them as real people.
Oh yeah.
They're just doing anything they can. Like, I can't do anything here. Let me try the door.
That's too funny. But it takes a lot of energy for them to do that, apparently, too. So.
What can I grab? Like, it's like he's walking around looking around. I'm like, what can I grab next?
Yeah.
What can I do? What can I do? Let me try the door.
They said it.
All right, here's the next one.
Yeah.
The video I'm about to show you is genuinely one of the most convincing and terrifying video footage evidence I've seen of a ghost or whatever this is. Check it out.
The fourth or fifth time I had watched the video, I noticed something in the corner of the room, which is actually my daughter's room. So I screenshotted it and I just zoomed in on it. My heart just dropped. I could feel my face, all the blood in my face ran. I mean, it scared me. It just looked like somebody watching me. I didn't sleep that night.
Here is a nice little screenshot of that in case you missed it. Yeah. That dude saw that in his house. Can you imagine seeing that? I would leave so fast. So fast. You would never ever see me in that house again. Because that looks like a person with like a dead person. Like, I don't even know, but that looks like a humanoid thing, right? That's upside down. Like, I can't even look at it anymore. It freaks me out so bad.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Sandy, that's creepy.
It is creepy. I agree.
Turn it off. Mom.
They just photoshops his face into the
Mom,
corner.
turn it off. Please.
We're going to the next one. Go to the next
Michael
one.
Myers' face.
No thanks.
Those are the close-ups
Please
of
turn
it.
off.
Yeah, it's Michael Myers. They just photoshopped his
Splatter,
face.
next.
The scariest video of 2024.
I don't think it's going to get much better.
Shares
Pause
caught
it.
moving on camera.
Pause it.
Yeah.
Noelle, watch this one. It's funny. Noelle,
Please
this is
turn
funny.
it off.
No, Noelle, this is funny. You have to watch it. It's funny.
Okay.
This one's funny. Watch this one. Hit
And you
play.
can always turn it off
Chewing
yourself.
at me.
There.
Too much chewing at me. Come on, whore.
No.
Come on,
No, this
whore.
one is funny.
Come on,
Noelle.
whore. What's chewing at me? Come on, whore. Come on.
She's talking to Fortnite people.
Oh, okay.
All right, hit play. This one's actually funny though.
Ghost caught moving on video. Fridge door closing by itself. Water bottle caught moving on camera. Creepy evil doll opened their eyes.
That is a creepy doll.
Doll caught moving on camera.
Wow.
Share it with 3 friends and follow for more scary. The scariest video of 2024.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
All right. So this is supposedly a dog caught playing with a ghost dog on the camera.
Oh, wow, look at that, yeah. That's special.
That makes me happy. Yeah, I did a close up so you can see if the dog is transparent and blurry. But its eyes reflect, so I don't know what's going on there. Like, watch, like, how can that be a ghost dog if it has eyes that reflect in light?
Oh, yeah, look at the eyes reflecting there, yeah.
I have a possible debunking theory for that.
Let's hear it. Okay.
Yeah, so when it comes to these night vision things, when someone or something is roughly the same color as the background, they tend to blur out. So that it might be a white or a light gray colored dog to begin with, and that could
That's
be.
what I think too. I agree with you because again, ghost dogs don't have retinas to reflect the light.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that was the giveaway right there.
But I want to pretend it's real.
Always looking for footprints like the black dog was leaving in the track, and in the snow.
What is that?
I couldn't quite
Little
tell.
dog.
There's 2 dogs playing in the backyard at night.
Intermission. Oh, it went to the next one? How many pauses you got here?
Oh, these might be all the pauses where I gave up. And I just hit upload and it put all the pictures last, so there might not be any more in this. Splatter. I'm
Yeah?
pretty sure you're at the end. There's no more in this. It's just the pauses.
Okay. Why do you sound so weird?
I sound weird?
Yes.
Do I sound weird, guys?
You sound muffled, like a pillow is on your face.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
I moved my
normal.
position.
Yeah, you sound like you're in
Okay.
a closet with a
So I
pillow
was
on your
saying you
face.
can take it down. This is from me uploading.
Okay.
The way I uploaded it, it didn't work, so I said forget it, and I'll just.
You just hit
It put all the
pause,
pauses at the. Yeah, I got tired of doing one at a time. Is what happened.
Yeah. That
I
was
was like,
fun.
no, I'm not doing this. I'm just uploading, and then it put all the pauses at the end. But I'll get you. Did we already do this one? No. I'm still waiting for you guys to like. I appreciate that debunking, Sean, because no one's debunking anything. They're just sitting there watching it. Try to either debunk it or say you think it's real. Like that's the whole point of this. Is it real? Like these, we're going through the old stuff, guys. In case you missed some of these, because we rarely do these, but there's actually quite a lot of them. There's a new link for you in the private chat, Slatter.
Yeah, I watched it pop up.
And oh no, Mo.
Uh-oh.
Mo forgot to drop cigarettes off. Oh my god.
Oh, Mo, no.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's bad.
And it's too
I
late
just got
for
the text.
anything?
He's gone. Yeah, he's closed.
Well, I guess you're going to quit.
Soon. Soon. Yeah, very soon. All right, let's get this on the stage. Okay. You can go. That's just a placeholder. So for the folder when I upload them.
Yeah. I was waiting for you.
Está bien grande, lo voy a grabar, lo voy a grabar.
What?
Mira.
Victorville, California.
Está grande. Sobrepasa los arbustos. Si no, es una persona. No, porque mira, ahí se ve pequeña en la grabación, pero de lejos. De lejos se ve
you
muy
can
grande.
stop
Mira,
it.
va corriendo.
I just think that's a person running.
Yeah, that's no
They're saying-
Sasquatch.
What?
That's not a Sasquatch.
Yeah, it's just a person running, right? That's
Yeah,
all I
'cause
see.
the arm movements didn't look weird. The leg movements look, they all look like just a person. The Sasquatch
I
has
agree.
large strides. That wasn't doing large strides.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying. Some of them I just throw in because I know they're just not. They're not, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Y no, y sí se mira como que fuera, pero no. Si te fijas la distancia que es y dónde le quedan
Then
los
why is he running?
arbustos, sobrepasa. Y una persona no sobrepasa los arbustos. Mira,
Why would
mira,
Sasquatch be running?
se ve
for no
grande
reason,
y está
you know?
parado
Probably
con
a
los
trail
arbustos,
up
pero
there.
se ve más grande. Se ve más grande.
And that Sasquatch is not good at hide and seek. He's just like saying, "Hello, I'm right here."
It's hard to tell the scale of how tall he is.
Yeah.
No, Paramar, that's a different one. I know which one you're talking about.
It could just be a tall person running. That's it. Look, yeah.
I don't know, from like accounts by witnesses, they run extremely fast.
Yeah.
The guy was not running fast.
Listen. See the legend on live news. See him. He disappeared. Clean. Live news. Is that live news? When that?
I don't know. The lady, watch her. She just disappeared.
Okay, now here's the question. Hit pause. Why did they record the TV? Because you know, it's something I do. I just walk into the living room and start recording the TV for the hell of it. Why would they have caught that on television?
Right.
With their phone camera.
Yeah, good point.
Well, unless they knew it was coming up, they seen it earlier and they're waiting for it, and then what got it this time?
No, I don't know if it was a playback on the TV. That usually the little line comes at the bottom.
Right, the red line.
I mean, they could have rewound it far enough where the bar disappeared. It's possible. It's possible to replay.
Yeah, but the lady. What about the lady?
Yeah, on TiVo you don't get that red bar. That's true Chicago Cubby Bear.
Well, if it's a big enough news outlet, I sometimes wonder if they use paranormal or like black magic just to stir things up to get viewership.
Yeah.
Kimberly F. He looks like a cartoon because he's wearing a yellow mask and a black hat because this is COVID times.
Yeah, so stupid. It turns everyone into an idiot.
The guy in a red shirt with one of those reflective yellow vests for trash work, like trash men wear them, cleaning crews wear them, construction people usually wear orange. The yellow is usually reserved for service work, trash collectors and stuff. And he's wearing a newsies hat. I don't know what they're really called. And then a yellow mask.
That's so stupid. Anyway, next one.
Yep.
Oh, pause.
So, pause. I just included this because I covered this as a Mandela effect. A Mandela effect in 2019. Hail glaciers were never a thing in my past, and there was only photos of it before. This was the first video I had of a hail glacier, so I included it. So this is actually a Mandela. Yes or no? Were hail glaciers a thing in your past? Glaciers, they act like glaciers made from hail on city streets. So play. I guess I should mention that this is summertime.
Close the door, the water's coming in. No thank you.
Yeah, I don't remember anything like that from before.
So what happens is there'll be a rainstorm, and it will flood, and then it'll hail, and because of the water underneath, it fuses together, I'm making air quotes, you can't see it, but glaciers, and the glaciers will move through the city floating on top of the water, and cause traffic jams. As you can see, that car is trapped in the middle of glacial ice.
Yeah.
Made of hail.
It has to get pushed off.
Yeah, so that's summertime. It should melt, but you know,
Yeah.
it's already flooded. So
It's worth noting that hail is super chilled when it comes down.
which is
I
why
had
it doesn't
shoveled
fully melt.
hail that I shoveled off of my my back porch, and I actually had like a mountain of frozen hail for weeks in the hottest part of the summer.
That's crazy. So but the water will probably facilitate the melting, right?
I would think.
I would think. This, I want to know if anyone has a way to debunk this. I think this is real. This man is terrified, and tries to leave his house, and then chickens out, and decides just to hole up in the bedroom all day with his kid and the dog. I think there's a dog. Anyway, he gets so scared that he just says nope. There's a dog. So all right, go ahead, play.
My bedroom the whole day, just me and the dog and the baby, but at this point she's got to go outside, so I'm gonna let her out. I figured I would just record the whole thing. Yeah, here we go. Let's go potty days.
But see, the dog has no problem going out there.
Yeah.
But then the dog stops.
Nope. Go to the room. Go, Daisy. Go.
What are you afraid of?
I don't own any of the stuff that was on the table. We've been pretty much
hear
hunkered
that?
down in my bedroom the whole day.
You hear that?
Well, what did he say?
I don't own any of. He says I don't own any of the stuff that was on the table.
Oh, all those knives?
The knives. There's a cross. Go ahead, play it again.
Just me and the dog and the baby, but at this point she's got to go outside, so I'm gonna let her out. I figured I would just record the whole thing. Yeah, here we go. Let's go potty days.
The knife is moving too.
Nope. Go to the room. Go, Daisy. Go.
All right, if you go to the next slide, I think I have a picture.
Yeah.
So that's the table. He doesn't own any of the stuff that's on the table.
Well, how did it get there?
How is the knife at that angle? Anyone?
I mean, his voice. You can hear the fear in his voice. You know, for sure. But I mean, paranormal of having stuff put there that is not there from before. I don't know about that part.
Yeah, that's just weird.
So here's the weird part. This, don't go anywhere. This is different from when I saw it originally. Does anyone remember seeing this before?
No.
Like when I showed it last time?
No.
Chat? Anybody in the chat remember this?
I do.
You do? Mr. Super?
Yeah. Exactly, Mr. Paranormal. That's what I was saying. It's good the way these on the sheath. Yeah, the sheath is lifting.
I need to ask you, do you remember anything different about this part of the video?
There was something really odd about that knife, like it was forked.
Was
like
it
had
moving
two
up and
blades.
down? No,
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
moving up
so.
and down. It was
Yeah, that's
shaking
it.
up and down. And I don't see it shaking. Go back to the video.
Anyway, it
Play it
wasn't
again.
doing anything. Just the chair was moving. Nothing else was moving.
No, the chair was moving and the knife was vibrating really fast.
We've been pretty much hunkered
And that's
down in
why
my
I'm asking
bedroom the
about the
whole day.
angle.
Just me and the dog and the baby, but at this point she's got to go outside, so I'm gonna let her out. I figured I would just record the whole thing. Yeah, here we go. Let's go potty days.
He didn't grab the knife, I don't think, because the knife was moving last time. And it's not.
Nope.
It's just sitting there.
Nope. Go to the room. Go,
chair's moving,
Daisy.
that's it.
Go.
Are you saying it's a Mandela effect? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, yes, that is different from when I saw it last. It was shaking.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
knife was literally going up and down. It was going up and down. The only thing moving now is the chair.
Well, obviously, this person doesn't know God because that's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of anything like that in real life because all I have to do is like pray about it and
Yeah.
just be
I can't
strong
hear
in God, and there it
anything.
goes. No worries.
Hi, Phil.
And what's an invisible person going to do to you anyway? They can't touch you.
Well, they could throw a knife at you. But the thing is, the knife was vibrating like up and down. It was like a fast vibration up and down. Mr. Super thought there was two knives or something because it was moving up and down. I am sure. I am positive of this. Jackie fell out. Wait, Jackie's here twice.
A demon Jackie. Ooh.
There we
Did you
go.
just say Damon Jackie? Hell. Anyway, are you saying it's a Mandela effect?
Yes, yes, I am. I
Oh
am
yeah,
saying that
well then yeah,
when
then
I
the whole
originally
video is
covered this,
yeah, so the whole video is not real anyway. Reality is fluid. End of story. There's nothing more to say. Why would you think it's real if it changed? Like I don't get it. Or are you saying that in another reality it's different? I mean, it's the
yes,
same
I'm
thing, really.
saying that in another
Tomato,
reality, when he
tomato.
walked out there, the knife was moving as well.
Although it is possible for all of that to happen like supernaturally anyways. Like people have reported glitches like countless times where things can just appear out of nowhere. People can appear out of nowhere. Like, or is that not in your realm of possibility?
But wait a second, Maria remembers it and says, yes, knife was moving.
Oh, there you go.
But it's definitely
And
not this
Mr.
time.
Super,
Anything is possible, in my opinion. Anything is possible. It's very easy
and
to happen.
Did Mr. Super, you said you do remember it moving or no?
Yes.
Because to me, that's what my eye caught on. I didn't even pay attention to the chair. Like, I know the chair was moving, but I wasn't even looking at the chair because my mind was focused on that knife because he's holding a baby and there's a dog and there's this knife that's vibrating and the way it was moving up and down so fast, I'm thinking it could go flying at him. And now it's just sitting there.
Even though that's a possibility, it is highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Like that just would never happen because like imagine the cops rocking up and then he's just randomly got a knife like in his, you know what I mean? Like of course they could think it was like I can't say that word probably. You know what I mean? But like they would be able to prove that it wasn't, you know what I mean? And then well, you know, people don't believe in that stuff and they're not going to be allowed to believe in that stuff. So I highly doubt whether that's gonna happen. That's like horror movie kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Like I don't know.
That's movie stuff.
Well, I mean, they could. He says that none of that stuff on the table is his. They could fingerprint it and see
stuff
that
can glitch
none of
into.
his fingerprints are on it.
Oh,
Yeah, but he
there's
can
stuff
just say
that
that.
has
You don't know the
appeared.
difference.
The stuff
Well,
can
she says
glitch
if the
in.
cops
There's no doubt about stuff can just glitch in. That happens all the time. You know what I mean? But as for like a knife actually floating and then like slamming into
Not
someone's
floating.
chest, I mean,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
no, I'm
Okay.
saying like going like that's not a possibility. Like that's not a well. It's highly unlikely that that's ever gonna happen.
Yes,
You know what I
highly
mean?
unlikely. I agree.
Highly
The
unlikely.
dog could have made the chair move. The dog kind of was out of the frame.
Yeah, the tail
and
could
ahead of
have
him.
whacked the chair. Yeah.
Yeah.
As it turned around.
Well, there's another explanation that someone put that stuff there.
Or he's
You know.
just saying that it's not his. It actually is. I mean, we don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a TikTok. Is this from TikTok?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he wants money for that baby there and he doesn't have it because he's too lazy to work. and he just wants to make money from TikTok. I mean, that's probably the most likely possibility. They're not gonna, you know.
Schneider's got a good point there. It's getting worse.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry,
There's so much fake content. There's so much on
So I'm gonna say,
especially on TikTok.
I'm gonna say I don't believe this one.
Guys have seen.
Okay, ready for this one now?
I don't remember what this one is.
That's good.
What's going on in Kazakhstan? There is a fire river going on right now. It's happened right here at the end of July. It's very hot outside. All the firefighters are having a bad time. The whole town is very stinky. All the sulfur smelling air is going on. So Kazakhstan has been known for a lot of methane leaks, the second largest in the world before. So this methane here is just rolling. I don't know if it's got into a river or what. There's not a ton of info on it. The town there is on fire, and the firefighters are putting it out. I like that little buddy is encouraging the firefighters. Gave him the old thumbs up at the beginning, trying to help them. So, but it's crazy. I wish I knew more about it, but this is definitely wild. You can tell that's also wind driven, which is never good. So with the heat and everything, that's very difficult. And from what I can tell, this is a little bit in one of the towns from the fall.
Yeah, so methane rivers, I didn't hear anything about this. That's why I showed it at the time.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like, what do
Good
you
night,
spray?
Christine.
Good night.
I'm going to be saying good night soon, too.
Yep.
Venga, córrele.
So it's a UFO. It looks like it's giving off sparks.
Oh, come on.
No. ¿Eh? ¿Pero qué es? Venga, córrele.
Is it going over again?
Yeah, I just zoomed in and played it again.
Okay. Easy.
I don't remember it being this far off the thing. All right, next.
Interesting.
I think it's
anyway.
fake.
You think that one's fake?
I think that one's fake.
Yeah. Somehow, some way, they faked it. You could pause every time.
Yeah.
Where you live is right in front of your eyes. I will show you now what it is that you're looking at and what you don't see. The image of the moon contains the map of the Earth. In fact, it looks like it's the only true map of the world. Mirrored, distorted, and sketchy, but beyond a shadow of the doubt, perfectly accurate in reflecting all the continents in the right proportions. It takes a bit of time to see it and to get used to it because it requires a lot of internal effort to overcome a lifetime of conditioning and to believe that what you're being taught from birth is not true. But if you have an open mind and if you're curious about what you're looking at, you will realize that this is not the first time you've seen it and that somebody might know this truth too, but they don't want to disclose it to you. Where you live is right in front of your eyes. I will show you now.
Here's the thing. I don't think that looks anything like the United Nations logo at all. I don't see it. If you guys see it, let me know.
No, it doesn't.
No, I don't know what this guy's talking about.
I don't either. That's
He
why I
said
put it
the
in
United
here.
Nations flag emblem.
Hey, Max.
No.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't know. It just doesn't. I put it in there to see if anybody else sees it. I see nothing there. I just see splotches.
Doesn't the moon like have something like where it looks like the man in the moon, like a big face or something?
Oh, he's been gone for a long time. It's a rabbit now.
Yeah, it's a rabbit.
Oh shit.
Well, I was always
moon.
taught. I was taught sometime in the 1990s. I was taught that in Japan, it's a rabbit, and here it's the man. And
And
I
now
can
all
see
we
it
can see
both
is the
ways.
rabbit.
No, I can see it both ways.
It's a gingerbread boy.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, the gingerbread boy.
I do know that if you look at the map of the United Nations, there's no Antarctica. If you count the continents, it's not there. So it's symbolized by those leaves that go around the whole thing. That would be the ice wall.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No, you can go on.
Yeah, on my phone. I just came across this video that could
Oh,
be.
wait. I got to put the link back in because LJ fell out and sometimes she can't get back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the link back in the chat in case LJ can't get back.
Some people would think this is paranormal, but it's the children upstairs tossing their toys down onto the patio below.
Also, the Michigander left and I didn't even realize it. Go ahead, Spider.
Yep.
Guys, this is crazy. Have I just found a secret alien base on Antarctica? You have to watch this video to the end. The government cannot hide this. I'm going to expose the truth.
The hell is that?
You might not believe me, but watch what I'm going to show you in 15 seconds.
And this look Google Maps?
I have a video from the no-fly zone. Tell me it not looks exactly the same. Guys, this video right here is from the no-fly zone. Is it not look exactly like the one in Antarctica?
Yeah.
We really need to put 2 and 2 together.
Look like a massive cave, bro.
Yeah.
With no snow or ice.
Mom?
Like
Yes,
and
Noah.
share this video.
Are you gonna have a show tomorrow?
No, there won't be a show till next weekend.
So I have to eat, and I love you, Mom.
Oh, I love you too, Noelle. Go enjoy
And
your dinner.
can we text tomorrow?
Yes, you can text me tomorrow.
Okay,
Yes,
love you.
I'm no longer
Love
dad.
you. Have a good night. Sorry, gone.
Okay.
She cuts out fast. She's gone.
Yeah.
Truth. Guys, this is crazy. Have I just found...
That's it.
Evidence of the mud flood can be found everywhere.
On Oliver Jefferson in front of the old Sam Light building, a construction crew just uncovered this hidden room under a public sidewalk.
You ain't gonna believe this. You need to get down here.
That's what Gershenson Construction Superintendent Patrick Wells remembers hearing from his crew member who'd just been operating a track hoe to break up the old sidewalk.
And lo and behold, we got this huge hole that goes all the way out to the curb, which nobody knew about. So it actually goes into the basement. It was an old coal chute, or who knows, it might have been, prohibition stuff.
It brings back a frightening memory for Derek Langeneckert, who fell into a similar hole in a sidewalk in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 6 years since my accident, like almost to the day. And the hole's still there, actually.
Here it is, covered by plywood and surrounded by a fence. It's looked like this since Langeneckert says he broke his back falling inside. These are pictures of him that day. He was working a beer festival. The street was closed, and the sidewalks behind the booths were used for heavy equipment, like a generator and the forklift Langeneckert was driving to move beer that day. He is still in the middle of a lawsuit with St. Louis over the accident, and the city won't talk about it because of the litigation. But Langeneckert's court record shows evidence the city is aware of hidden rooms under sidewalks all around the area. These are pictures from the court file of the hidden room Langeneckert fell into. You can see the ceiling was constructed with block glass, made that way in the early 1900s so shopkeepers could use the natural light.
This day and age, how many people don't realize what you're walking across?
This hidden room Langeneckert fell into in 2017 only appeared to be covered by a thin layer of concrete, in stark contrast to what the construction crew found in their discovery this week.
I don't think it was in any danger due to the fact whoever built it over top of it reinforced it with rebar from one end of it to the other. So it was done properly. Thank goodness.
For the Fox Files,
Evidence.
Underground tunnels and rooms. That sounds familiar, right?
Oh yeah.
From
Mud
a
flood
pizza
stuff.
from a pizza place to a what was the for the kids refugee building? Clinton's
Orphans?
Hillary Clinton's refugee building for the children from the country that
I
got
don't know
hit by.
that.
Oh, you don't know about the underground room in the tunnel?
Oh, the one in New York where all the Jays.
Yeah, with the pizza, the
Yeah.
pizza shop.
And it's hard. We can't even talk on
Real
YouTube. We got to watch everything we say.
I know. I'm trying to talk around it.
I know. I can hear it. I can hear you trying to talk
Really
around it.
quickly, Mr. Super dropped out. He said good night, guys.
Okay.
Good
night.
Good night, Mr. Super.
It's probably a consequence of him drinking beer. That's why he broke his back. The universe was like, nope, that's a shitty thing to do. See you later. That's my take on it.
Oh.
Don't drink beer, and you'll be safe.
There's a in Sacramento, downtown Sacramento, old Sacramento, is all underneath stuff like that because they actually built it up higher in the 1800s from the floods. So, yes.
Oh yeah, there's hidden buildings underground all over the place, and some that aren't even underground; they're above ground.
Yeah, did you ever see the video on the tunnel that goes through like multiple states that has like gas stations and hotel rooms and everything?
No.
It's all underground. It's like unmarked semi trucks go into it.
Yeah, I've heard that, and I've seen the tunnel thing where the trucks are going in there. They're freaking out. They're loading up for something. They were saying back in the day.
2 years old information.
Yep. But nothing came of it yet, anyway.
Oh, I don't think anything will. They have money.
What in the ever-living is that? I'm not even sure about that.
What's the light was green?
Oh my god. Like, I'm not tripping, right? What is that? That's a mouse guy right now.
A closet splatter?
I think it's them aliens.
So when I found this was right around the same time that on mainstream media there were reports of like green beams of light scanning people's houses and the street.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that's why I said they're green.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was also this red one, which seems to be from a single point. Most likely it's a drone doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And again, just like the news cycle, people forget. It was like there for like a couple days and then gone again. And no one talked about it ever again.
Yeah.
Nothing to
Just
see
like,
here.
just like the aliens in the Miami mall. All over the news. A week later, it was gone. No one talked about it
Yeah,
again.
and everyone forgot it. Yeah, that was weird.
This thing looks a lot more government than alien.
It does.
That's why it doesn't matter, like, any of this stuff that comes out, because no one cares about it in a year's time. So why does anyone care
A
about
year.
something right now?
A week. In a week's time, they don't care about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's my point,
pushing
whatever.
it. Sometimes 2 days later, they're on to the new thing.
onto the new thing. Well, yeah, exactly. So I don't know why like anyone bothers with anything really. So like, you know what I mean? Like, who cares?
See, here's the thing with the alien thing in the Miami Mall. What we should be doing is figuring out what happened, what else happened that day. It was just a distraction. It's a distraction to make you look there instead of looking there.
Yeah.
How is it a distraction though from what? When everyone just continues on with their lives, like, what is like? What do
They
you
wanted
mean
you to not look at something that on that at that specific time. They wanted you to be focused on the aliens at the Miami Mall instead of whatever the heck else they were doing.
Yeah, it's like a magician.
Yeah, but see, you don't even. Yeah, but my point is, what is the other thing? You don't even know. You don't even know what they didn't want us to focus on, right? And the
No,
thing
I
is,
just
like,
said we should be looking to see what else happened that day.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people were, but I don't think there was anything. And what would happen if people did focus on something else? What kind of power do you think you guys have, like anyone has against super rich people? That's my point. Is that I don't think I don't think the whole it's just a distraction thing is actually legit because poor people can't do shit. They can't do anything. Like, you're never going to be able to do anything. It doesn't matter if you witness them murdering someone right in front of you. You wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to understand where the logic is.
The logic is they want you watching the news. You're paying attention. Everybody's talking about the aliens at the Miami Mall instead of whatever the heck else they're doing.
I don't watch news.
They want to keep that secret.
I don't have cable even.
Yeah, but why do they want you to keep, like, why do they want to keep it secret? Like, what would, like, if it got out, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure most people know what's going on anyway these days. Like, most people know. But
no, some people still
if what
think
they're
we're looking at a
doing,
spinning water ball.
like, my point is nothing would happen. Even if everyone knew, like, nothing would happen at all. There's nothing anyone can do. Like, there's, you know what I mean? Like, so I just don't think that they're that concerned about, like, you know, especially if they're totally okay with no one being here, which is probably what we're attempting to do. If they don't care that, you know, it's like, I just don't see how they even care about what poor people are doing or what we're watching or what we're looking at. I just don't think they care that much. And they probably just want us to disappear and that's about it. I'm just trying to find the logic in any of that. Like, because everyone just goes about their lives and that's it. Like, nothing happens. You know what I mean? It's like, I just don't. Yeah, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but it's like, you know, people going to work, people go home, and like, that's the end of it.
I mean, 10 people could have just disappeared or something at that moment. You don't know that.
10 people disappear, and like, what are you going to do about it? No one's going to do anything. What can people do about it? Like, and like, where are you going to see 10 people disappearing? Like, online?
I'm just saying something
like
could be
online,
happening.
You're going to see people disappearing online. Like, no one's going to know if anyone disappears. If they take someone, like, who's going to see it? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter even if they did, even if we all saw, like, maybe a live on TikTok of what Hillary Clinton or whatever, I don't know if you guys say her name, like, taking someone. It's like, no one's going to be able to do anything because of how rich they are. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to understand fully the logic.
I'm just going to say something could be happening. That's all, you know, that you don't know of. But it could be something really bad for someone that does know of it. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Like if you're, like I'm just saying, if 10 people disappeared, if you were a relative of one of those people, like you'd be freaking out. Like, oh, well, that was happening. My friend disappeared. Like,
yeah, I think it's different when you live in America. Like, I didn't really consider that until now. Like, it actually must be pretty terrifying living near those people. So I understand what you're saying, from that perspective. But in Australia, it's like, I prefer to just, you know, live my life and not worry about all that shit.
Most people,
You know, 'cause there's nothing I
are
can
that
do.
way. Yeah. But a lot of people are just dumbed down, and they got such a short attention span nowadays. It's crazy.
Yeah, I got ADHD. ADHD is on the
Rampant.
high. Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Yep.
Pause. Take a breath and pause.
Never know what's going to happen. This baby fell out of the sky and landed in our yard.
Yeah, with a big balloon.
It's never boring on the Welke farm. Thank God there's no horses out or it didn't hit the house.
Samsung.
Yep.
And it's still going and flashing. Never know what's going to happen.
I've seen that. I've seen many of those fall. That's the real satellite.
Yeah.
They're on
Not burned up.
They're on balloons. They're satelloons.
Does she show the balloon?
Yes. Didn't you see it?
That's what I'm saying.
Never know what's going to happen. This baby fell out of the sky and landed in our yard.
Red quartz. See?
It's never boring on the Welke farm. Thank God there's no horses out or it didn't hit the house.
That's why NASA has
And
all the
it's still
helium.
going and flashing. Never know.
The number one user of helium in the world is NASA. Oh, the dog's freaking right out. Poor thing. Now that I'll believe. Dogs don't think.
That freaks me out.
Yeah. Animals, yeah. I believe anything like this because it's animals.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's a good one. I mean, no tricks there.
Yeah, animals don't fake stuff. Yeah, I mean, whatever the animal, yeah.
Well, how do they see what we can't? Like, is there any studies on that or whatever?
Oh yeah, cats too. They say cats see things that we can't.
So their eye structure is different or something. Well, I know that they see different colors, like their color palette or whatever, but I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I don't really care that much, but it is interesting. It would be interesting to know, like what their eye structure is like and what they possibly could be seeing. Either that or they've got their third eye open like 24/7.
Yes, there you go. The animals have their third eyes open. Exactly.
All right. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Or, but it could be the structure, like they say that, they don't really see black and white. They see like different shades of blue and green, but not red and orange or something. I don't know what exactly it is.
I don't know how they figure that out either.
Yeah, I don't either.
But what if they can see infrared or another wavelength that humans can't?
Whatever it is, they can see it.
They can definitely see something because your cats stare off in the distance sometime too, and then you wonder what the cat's staring at.
Or it could be whatever it is has the power to show itself to certain, like, kids, animals, but not, I don't know.
Well, you haven't seen with my cats. I've seen other things of cats like just staring at a wall for some reason. Like, why is the cat staring at the wall? Well, he must be seeing something.
Yeah, true.
Here's a thought. How about people for the last 150 or 200 years have been spending so much time and energies paying attention to things that we don't need to, that it's covered up our abilities that we may have had before that the animals have.
Oh, we had so much more in the past.
Yeah.
Well, what's this?
Okay, so a man believes a vampire is following him in his home
Here's the full video. If you saw the story, you know, last night I saw something in the house that, as crazy as it sounds, to me looked like a vampire. I'm just going to show you the video. Here we go.
3 minutes.
Okay, try it again. It sounds up here. Somebody's moving around. This stuff's been happening. But as soon as I pull my phone out, everything stops. I don't know. I don't know. I swear I heard somebody up here.
Right in that doorway.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I saw
That thing vanished, and my camera stopped recording immediately. At the same time, it's gone. There's a slowed down version of what you saw, brightened and close up.
It reminds me of the old-fashioned.
I'm not sure how well you can see it. It turned like an old man to the door, lurched forward, and vanished.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Honestly, at a loss for what to do from here, but I'll keep you guys updated.
All right, next slide. Oh wait, never mind. It's in a video.
There's 2 minutes of this left still.
What
are we looking at?
It's off to the right, I think. The arm.
It's not paused, is it?
You know,
No,
the
it's
common
getting
thread
brighter.
about a lot of these videos where this don't give a good vibe of being real is they all do the same thing. They start walking through the kitchen and they have a little story and the camera's moving all over the place except for that moment when we catch it and it stands there for a second and then walks away. It's the same like video over and over and over again for a lot of these.
They have a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The next slide should be pictures. So that's what he saw.
Yeah, it looks like the other one, another Jason mask.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a Scream mask.
Yeah. It looks like a tongue is sticking out though, like a long tongue. Mouth
Gene
wide
Simmons-
open.
No, Gene Simmons is still alive. It's not him.
Like, if you go to the next one, I think I may have had pictures on the next slide. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
It's okay. Lie down. Stay.
Yep, we're gonna start in the kitchen.
Been doing this all morning, and I don't have time for this today.
daylight.
Stop. Hey, buddy. I got too much going on. You got to cut it out. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just going to set it up. Paper towels. And we'll just let the phone roll.
There it goes.
I asked you, you got to go or you got to go?
There's a shadow figure coming up the steps.
You got to go.
Right, yeah, I saw that.
Calm
Ew.
down. He's okay.
Right.
Ew, that's really
Please.
gross.
Not today. Just, holy cow.
Oh, there it is. Look at that shadow.
Little button.
I'm
Yeah.
not buying it.
Well done. Well done, I say.
There he is.
Little button.
Yeah.
He opens and closes. The door opens and closes on its own.
Little button.
Yeah.
You can see the shadow figure on the steps, and then it creeps down.
Little button.
Okay, zoomed and adjusted. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's hard to see when it's small.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
There's
look
the
at
shadow
down.
figure coming up the steps,
Little button.
and then it gets bigger, and then it moves away.
And the dog's freaking out. Yeah, so that's kind of again with the animals.
Yeah.
I believe that one because of the dog.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. He said, "Do you need to go out?" So the dog could have been at the door, barking to go out.
No, he was talking to the ghost. You stay up or stay down. You just go in the basement or get up here. One of the two, just choose.
I thought he said something to the dog about, "Do you need to go out?"
Oh, that was the
All
other
right.
video.
That's it.
Yeah, be it.
All right, guys. I am going to have to call it. I got like 2 cigarettes left.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me on again.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I gotta do shout outs. And I'm still writing down names of people who showed up that I missed jumping in the chat. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut it short. Normally it'd be longer, but it's already 3 a.m. here.
No,
We've been going 3.5 hours.
Yeah, last night was too long.
Last night was a lot longer than anticipated.
Yeah.
Let's see.
As soon as we start to get a semi-sleeping pattern happening, bang, we do one of those late nighters and it messes everything up again.
Yes, we do. It happens to me too. I know. Just making sure I have everybody that I can see in the chat.
I'm not complaining, really. I'm just saying, I'd rather not happen. That's all, you understand.
Yeah. All right, I do have everyone that I can see. If you haven't chatted for a while and you've been listening, say hi real quick because I'm about to do the shout outs.
Hi, real quick.
So we have Splatter 420, Jackie McCarran, Cowboy, Ken Raz, Tie Man. We had Mr. Super Sidewinder earlier. The Mind, Wendy B, Stinky N Noel, Pushing Button 62, T-Bone, Blue Pac-Man 13, Sean Dent is here, Sag Arm Mandela Effect, Chicago Cubby Bear, Mustard Seed of Faith, Jessica S, Neo Freak 91X, The Michigander was here, Hunter O. Musk, Joe Bloor, Angela Baby Carson, Preliminal, Travis Joe, Everjosh, Propagate, MMA Paradise, Ken Rotman, Schneider, Paramarv, Angels Don't Fall, Kimberly F, Maria, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Timothman, Astral Fugitive, Izzy Beth, Christine, Mel WD40, Glenn, Fast Hemi, Ryugami Mikado, Michael Fontaine, Phil Indeblanc, Max Power, Level Plane Productions. And I think I got everybody.
Yep.
Guys, is there anything you want to say before we go out? Sean, Cowboy, Jackie?
Well, it was a good show. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for being here again.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Oh, you too?
Sean, Jackie, anything you guys want to say before we go? Splatter?
Actually, there is something that I kind of want to point out. Sometimes if like say the government is showing us one thing and hiding another, maybe it's so much fun for them that it gets to the point where it doesn't even matter what it is that we're not seeing or seeing, but just that they're having fun making sure they control what it is that we're seeing or not seeing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's probably what's happening. LJ is joining us to say goodnight, I think.
I think when Jackie mentioned the money, it could be just people messing around with their money, having fun, just doing whatever they want with their money.
Yeah.
LJ?
Oh,
Hi.
Hi. Did you hear that we were ending the show?
Yeah.
Okay. You just wanted to hop on to say goodnight?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wanted to make sure. Jackie, anything you want to say tonight?
She brought Mickey Mouse with her.
No, I'm all good. I'm just waiting for my food.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got
everyone,
some more.
I'm
I got
sorry for
food.
the shorter show.
I got food along the way. That's what took me a little bit in the beginning.
Gotcha. All right, guys. I will probably be MIA most this week, but I will see you next weekend. I hope you have a nice week, everyone. We'll see you soon. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jane Doe, just in time.
Oh, yeah.
Jane Doe came in the chat just in time. Thank you to everybody who's on the panel tonight. Cowboy, Splatter, Mr. Super, Jackie, Noel, Sean, LJ, Michigander. Did I forget anybody on the panel? Is there anyone else?
I think that's it.
I think that was it, too. All right, guys. We will see you soon. Have a great night. Get some rest. We'll see you next weekend. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Smash the two, smash the two, smash the two, smash the two. Turn the strap up, 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 turn the strap up. Please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen the show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends?
Thanks for
Why
joining us
must we
tonight.
watch Friends?
Is that freaky?
Why must we watch Friends?
Wait a minute.
Why
Reality
must
is not
we
going to
watch
be very
Friends?
pleasant when all the good people leave.
I'm telling you now for the 100th time to change the
Isn't even close. How could you say otherwise? The land's
Everybody, Hebrew 77 here.
I'm doing good. Now that I'm home and off work.
Why must we watch Friends? That laugh track is so
Welcome.
to me.
Fog that's happening over across everywhere.
No. Pastor of Muppets.
This Asian man propagate, never too late. Yes,
Working on Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Part of your world, it flipped back again.
We all come from different realities, like I explained last week.
Watch TV, sit down and catch those belly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?